I'm all about turning the stream off. It meant we're not going to finish the sub game. Can't claim failure or victory halfway through, and neither of us happened. You people, no standards. But Stubbler, we've already got no standards because we're in the Doom. Yes. Can't start again, kitten. We've already broke it. We've already ruined it. Scotty Kitten, I'll carry on. Fisty, welcome to the stream, everybody. Fancy going and collecting a violin for a nice old lady? He knows us so well. We neither failed nor won the sub game. It was easy. It was the rare chance we do a 3-letter game. And Scotty just was like, oh, well, that'll do, halfway through. Scumbags. Chaz, welcome to the stream as well. Talking of scumbags, how are we? Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody, whichever fits. Right. No slavery. No murder. No robbery. No stealing ancient artifacts. No taking over the wasteland. We're simply getting an old violin and maybe some Nuka-Cola for some nice people we know.
Did you hear about the IT guy who got hacked? He's in pieces now.
Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Wonder if you find a quantum while during the violin. I hope so. I guess we just keep an eye out for Nuka-Cola quantum while we're out there, right? Santa, thank you for the third hack joke. I like to think Santa's got a bunch of tabs open on his phone of just, you know what I mean? And then, like, he gets some important task at work and he's like, hang on, boss, 1 minute. It's 2:10. Sothan, welcome to the stream as well. I hear you were a little early in the Discord this morning. Has anyone made the joke yet? They haven't, Sothan, as it happens. I managed to get ahead of that early. I may have jumped the gun slightly with the I'm live message. Shoot me. Sothan, welcome to the stream. How are you finding Jade Empire? Oh shit, we're not actually in the house. I was test recording and I walked outside and it auto-saved and now we're here. Roger that. Right, so today we're going to the DC ruins. We're going to go to the Vault Tech headquarters and learn the location of Vault 92. And when we're there, we're going to go to... when we're in Vault 92, we're going to find an old Stradivarius violin for a very nice old lady. Apparently I click collect instead of delivery on the shopping. Now I have to go out and get the groceries myself instead of having them delivered. Get shit on, kid. Can you not change it? I'll make it. You were early. Thank you, sir, then. And the crowd goes wild. I'm so sorry. Can I cancel it and say, fuck off, come deliver it, or I'm suing you? Because that's worked this week, right? Alright. I suppose we get some supplies before we set off and just get into the city and get exploring, right? We might find the location of some more vaults that we don't know about. I didn't put the controller in. Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll use mouse and keyboard today. I forgot about the controller. That's 5. Oh, the new railway rifle I forgot about. What do I want the railway rifle on? 2? I don't use 2 for anything, do I? Super Sledge 1. Chinese Assault Rifle 3. Combat Shotgun 4. And then we should be all set up and ready to go. Have to wait till the end of day and then choose another day, which can't be tomorrow. I messaged the bot. They basically said, come and get it or get fucked. Can you call them and let them know that you have COVID? I mean, that works. Sothan with the devious tactics. Right, before we set off, do I have anything in my pockets that I don't want to be carrying around with me? That's all good. Got a lot of stealth boys. That's 10 weight I could get rid of. Let's go put some of these away. I don't use stealth boys enough. Melee on 1 is the only way. True. Same for me in Sea of Thieves in every game like this. Ooh, not cellist.
That's what all the people say.
Cellist, welcome to the stream. As you can tell, I'm very happy to see you. Let's put stealth boys. We'll put 10 of them away. Cellist, welcome to the stream. Are you enjoying your week off? That was the bot kitten. Sorry, I just started my job in customer services. That wasn't the bot. Get rid of that pistol. What do I not use? 37 frag grenades. I don't need to be carrying them with me. 26 frag mines. Let's get rid of half of these. The Mesmetron I'm not going to use unless I need to use it, but then Power Fist I don't need. Everything else I do. Are good? Are we good? We good, Wadsworth? Press 1 if you'd like a joke from Wadsworth. Also, messing around with Jade Empire in game. There are some characters that speak what's meant to be an old dialect of Chinese, but it's just English voice actors making nonsense sounds. It's a bit like Latin. There are a lot of dialogue options, so I can't help but think some of these voice recordings. I can't help but think of these voice actors recording 15 minutes of senseless sounds. So they've just made up a language. That's ridiculous. We'll just mask up and slather ourselves. I forgot you actually have COVID, kid. I'm happy to see you too. When I said a week off, I actually got fired. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. We've got a Sainsbury's coming tonight as we can't go anywhere now either. Everybody's got COVID, it seems. And the Trim still got COVID too. Wadsworth.
Good morning, sir.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
I'm going into the DC ruins today to go and explore all the new vaults, so I'd like a joke to set me off on my way.
My humor emitter array requires recharging.
You're a letdown, Wadsworth.
I'll be sure and tidy up while you're away, sir.
Welcome back. Chelly says I've been fired. And Sothan says, welcome back. They're rehiring me next week. He's got a week off, don't listen to him. Don't give Cellist any sympathy. Get better, Mrs. Blade. Mrs. Blade? How many caps do I have? Let's go treat ourselves to some stim packs.
Yeah? You need something?
And there's Trim. Ask and you shall receive. Trim, welcome to the stream. Turns out we tested very late, so we only had COVID for 2 days. Oh, so you tested on the tail end of it? Roger that.
Got nearly enough holes in you to be bothering me.
I just want some stim packs.
For Christ's sake, you don't look sick, and you sure as hell don't look dead, so why are you bothering me?
I have everyone on the planet asking me how I've avoided COVID for so long, but I haven't seen the sun for 2 decades now. Did I hear that Howard Stern hasn't been outside his front door for 2 years because he's a germaphobe, and he only just came out for some dinner or other for the first time and nearly had a breakdown? I'm just wondering if your cabin has insurance, so Gwynblade's on borrowed time. That's good news though, right, Trim? Can I have a look at your medical supplies?
Planning on going out and getting shot up, eh?
I didn't get it till you went to the UK. And again, I've said it before, Fisty, you've still not said thank you. We like to share in these parts. Right, 340 caps, that's a lot.
You
I'll
done?
take it.
Good.
I'm very done. Thank you.
Try to be careful.
I will. Trim, welcome to the stream. So then I love you. Wait, what are we talking about? There's always money on the banana stand, as it were. Sothan making references the rest of us don't get because he's very exclusionary.
I've heard about you.
Spent a lot of time thinking about how gob should be pronounced as it looks. Oh, Arrested Development, I see. I thought you meant gob in game because there's the guy that runs that saloon right there is called Gob. Right, let's speak to Moira, see if you've got some shotgun shells for me. Moira.
Huh. Did you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up?
You're scary. Just checking your stuff for sale.
Absolutely.
It's called Arrested Development. Roger that. Chris Man, my love, welcome to the stream. It's pronounced Job, you turkey. Arrested Development is one of the best shows of all time. Fight me. Chris Man, welcome to the stream and good morning. Mina, welcome to the stream and good afternoon. We're off to go get that violin today. That's today's job. I am looking for ammo. Please, Moira, have some shotgun. Has she got no ammo whatsoever? There we go. Nothing. Awful. I'll have them 5.56 rounds. Appreciate it.
Good hunting.
See you later, Moira.
See ya.
Is that Michael Cera's breakout? Is it before or after Superbad? So wild to me that he's only 30. That feels right. He feels like he should be a teenager forever. Okay, right. Today's mission is we met an old lady yesterday who wants to play the violin over the radio, which is adorable. She lives up here someplace. Somewhere around here. There, Agatha's house. She wants us to go to Vault 92. Now, we know where Vault 92 is already, but she said if you don't know where Vault 92 is, then go to the Vault Tech headquarters, which we're going to go to anyway, because we might learn about the location of a few more vaults, and then we've got more to explore. So, we're going to head over there, into the DC ruins, and we're going to find ourselves some vaults. Where does it... Because Chrisman found Michael Cera in Witcher while I was playing it. And there's an NPC that looks a lot like him. Arrested Development was 2003. Yeah, Superbad was like 2008 or something like that. Where am I going? In this direction. I'm going to stealth across the wasteland and hopefully not attract a bunch of rad scorpions. Thought he was 21 for the last 50 years. He's been 21. He was only 15 in Arrested Development. The numerical dyslexia coming out today. Hasn't it been about 15 years since he was in anything? 13 years. Right, there we go. Look, I just need to head over there somewhere. I didn't even realise there was a vault. I've not seen it. It must be a train platform exit thing we've not seen yet. Right, I'm still in stealth now. Can we see any giant rad scorpions in the waste? Looks clear, right? I mean, there's a robot down there, but I might be able to avoid that. Are we safe? I think we're safe. Right, Merle, don't break your ankles. Oh, no, we're good. Just keep going in this direction. Okay, I'm immediately being seen by what I assume is that big robot. If it's a mole rat or something, I'd be fine with it, but well, that robot doesn't seem to have seen me either. That's fine, that's fine. Right, I'm going to walk round here. I don't like the idea of Merle hopping over this barbed wire fence and losing his testicles. There's a scene with Rihanna, but that I won't ruin it. But I will say... Hang on. He was in Don't Look Up. There's a scene with Rihanna that I won't ruin, but I will... But it was real ill. Say that it was real, I'll say that. I tried a few times to read that, and I think it was on me that it didn't come out straight. He's in Life of Beth, or whatever it's called, which is also this year. They're always in stuff, right? Like, you look at an actor that you feel like hasn't acted in, like, 20 years. It's because he said ill, and there was no fucking punctuation, kitten. I feel like Siri trying to read sentences out with a proper tone. If you would just write things correctly, then maybe my stupid brain would read them correctly. How about that? Kiss my ass. I don't ever punctuate, good sir. Not even a ready meal. It says on the box. I hadn't heard of Life of Beth, but seeing as joke stealer Schumer, I won't be watching it. Who's Schumer? Amy Schumer. Is she a joke stealer? If you would just start being as stupid as I am, we wouldn't have any problems. No, it would compound the problem. I've not actually been in any combat. I'm going to stealth over this bridge. This stealth tactic's a lot better on mouse and keyboard, because I can just sit and relax and drink coffee while Merle wobbles over this bridge. She stole friends off her jokes off her friends. Sheep.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, you right, Nina. No, wait. Did you tell me to, or was you repeating me saying that every? I've.
Calm down.
I will. Okay. Nina, thank you for the bits. They changed the entire Netflix rating because of what of the. Does she get that much shit for it? There's my train station. Can I actually make it into the metro without... Before I even get to the metro, let me just put my ghoul mask on. Because they're always full of feral ghouls in the metro, and if I have this mask on... Christ. I do like that people jump so... The thing is, though, everybody bombards joke stealing in the era of meme culture. Like, it seems a bit backwards, but I guess she's not getting paid on stage. I guess she's getting paid on stage and doing it, right? She was funny when she was popular. She's definitely not funny now. Is it chicken and the egg situation, though? I used to find her attractive. That's how I know I cut down on drinking. Christ. Oh, she wasn't funny when she was popular. I see. I'm with you, kitten. I'm with it. My apologies. I've actually made it across the wasteland and not got shot at. we're actually going to have an uninterrupted journey. I do need to keep an eye out for Nuka-Cola Quantum. She's never been funny, and a majority of her jokes involve talking about her vagina. Some chick on stage making sex jokes about being a slut. Kitten over here talking like she's never told a fucking sex joke. And I know you. Where's this? Have I been in here before? Didn't I let this guy out the other day? I too hate vaginas. It's funny when I do it. I'm with Scotty, says Santa. How do I can't remember. There must be a... There we go. Hello? You alright, Matt? Joke stealing. Or is it that time I've got to do a thing? Every joke Santa's ever told has been an original. Cheeky, what do you think of Santa?
Twat.
Cheeky knows. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. And welcome to the stream. I think it might have more respect for someone stealing jokes than someone who has writers. Yeah, precisely. Because what's the difference, right? You're admitting defeat either way. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am going the wrong way. Just the wrong way, but I might get some stuff for it. If I've not been here, I've not found any Nuka-Cola Quantum that's here. Never mind. That was the wrong way. More respect, yes, but respect? No. Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Hang on, was that where I was meant to go? No, I was going the right way. Roger that. So now I'm here. Where next? Game's running really smooth today. Up here to there. Everybody pray. Ready? Fuck. I wasn't even close enough when it was time to do it. I don't know what it is about default emojis, but it flickers my chat window when somebody posts one. Like it goes like... Brr. I always see it when Easy Green comes in and does that heart of his. Standard. I knew it. Those machines won't have you. The only thing that has my back in this game, Chris Man, is you. Yeah, like the actual emoji ones off the list. What the hell is that noise? I just want to get into the city. We're off to Vault-Tec's headquarters today, imagine. Would you like some Chris Man? How can I get in bed with you tonight knowing that you've said something like that? I stepped away for a moment. Earlier people were talking about stealing jokes. Did my name come up as someone who steals jokes? It did so then, yeah. Also, everybody was using your actual name, Amy. So it's a docs and everything all in one. For a split second, Kitten, I thought that was 28 pain that you just used there, the emo. That sounded like somebody getting out a combat shotgun. Where am I? Am I in the right area?
That's Hancock.
V.A.T.S. Amore. Martin, welcome to the stream. How are we? And thank you for the bits. How should I think of V.A.T.S. titles that I didn't have? That we haven't already used. V.A.T.S. Hancock is good at parkour. I'm scared all of a sudden I've gone the wrong way. There is one of the waypoints is telling me to go this way, but I don't know whether I've actually just found myself out of the metro. I have. It wants me to go back in. Does it? Is this wait. Tenley Town of Friendship Town. I think I've gone the wrong way, but I'm not sure. And there's a lot of enemies around here. I think there's a raider camp just above me. Ugh. Stay in stealth, Mel. See, the problem is I've got two waypoints. One's telling me to go north, and the other one's telling me to go back inside. Alright, I went the wrong way. Is Amy Schumer still hated by a lot of people? Her humour isn't quite my style, but I've never understood why she's fucking loathed by the internet. Unless she did something I don't know about. Or is it a Carlos Mencia-esque thing? Just joke stealing, yeah. She's not my vibe, but I don't need to bang on about it. I don't get the hate. I guess it's a joke stealing thing more than anything, right? Well, I hope so, anyway. I don't know if there's anything else that she's done. You guys will have to tell me about that. Oh, this way. Is there a... Hang on. So if I go back to the local map, is there an exit? Why is that marked out there? What is this? So maybe I go back to that one and I've been following the waypoint for the wrong one. See, this is really frustrating when the quest marker won't help you. Maybe if I adjust where my custom marker is, to put it like here somewhere. Does that change things at all? No, it just wants me to go that way. Maybe... That way, oh, that way. That's wrong. That being said, I find James Corden to be very irritating. He's meant to be a real shithead, isn't he? I can't say I know a great deal about either of them, but surely, as a user of the internet, sat in my kegs drinking cold tea, I have the right to an opinion on the validity and quality of someone doing something I can't do. Everybody picture Gwynblade for a moment. It's a bell. Is it the fact? It's the... I was going to say Gavin and Stacey. You've not lived in this country long enough. It's the... I don't know what TV show does he have in the US? He filled in for Craig Ferguson and I immediately stopped liking him. Liked him in Doctor Who. So it's from Gavin and Stacey Kid, yeah? Yeah, it was good in that. For what it was. The Late Show, that's the one. Done, it's too powerful. I forgot he was in Doctor Who. I wasn't sure whether Gavin and... I didn't want to do that thing where I assume that something that's popular in the UK was popular anywhere else. The internet claims that he's a dick to staff, which if he is, he's a cunt. But the internet also accused Woody Harrelson of sexual harassment and ended up being complete bullshit. Yeah. The internet loves chasing shadows sometimes, right? He was good in Doctor Who. Also in dancing karaoke. Oh, in doing karaoke. The internet is a cunt, so I've heard. Now, does anybody want to defend that statement? Because that's pretty much the most objective thing. Craig Ferguson was a million times better as a host for the Late Late Show. Go on, go. Fuck! I do like the act of praying. Miss him every day. That show's amazing. I think the carpool karaoke is why I can't stand him. Singing in cars should be banned. I've got no strong feelings either way, but I like your tenacity, Martin, so I'm going to say, yeah, fucking true. I'll go to war with you if need be. Welcome to the new followers, incidentally. Right, I don't know if I've been here before, because guy who voices Jeffrey Peterson streams on YouTube occasionally. He answered a few of my questions regarding voice acting. Something you should be the one telling him. I don't know who he is, but nobody's got a voice like yours. Can't stick that talk show format, no matter who you put in the chair. Yeah, precisely. Even people you really like on one of them shows. It's just not a British thing, is it? I think it's not something we get as a nation, as a rule. Sothan's gonna. If I had a petition, if I made a petition for Sothan to voice act, I think everybody would sign it, right? Is there even any enemies here? I'm stealthing for no reason. I think I'm perfectly safe. I'm trying to drive while you singing. You shouldn't constantly have James Corden in the vehicle with you. I can't hear the road signs when I read them. Have you ever done that sometimes where you're like, I can smell something in the car and you're like, I have to turn the radio down so I can smell better? Some observational comedy for you. Christ. He gets tired of people asking him about GP since he hasn't touched it in over a decade. He tries to talk about some of his newer endeavours or general questions about voice acting. That's the nature of celebrity, right? You're forever tied to constantly talk about the popular thing as opposed to your new album. How do I get out of here? Is there an exit that way? Maybe there is. I've never been here before. I do that. I turn down the radio to park. You see, that's both ridiculous and unbelievably relatable. Just turned into an ego polishing exercise. Well, it's just a plugging the show. He can't escape his role as a robotic co-host. I want him to do the Jay Leno fly, but even that he may be over. So can I go up here and then left? I think I can. To be honest, I still need to make a demo reel if I want to get into voice acting. But it's nerve-wracking as hell. So then. Send them all the best-ofs. They'll have to cut through all of us being weirdly offensive in the background, but what it will have is you looking for a pen one time that sounded delicious. It's just reducing distractions, but it's strange to say, like, I'm going to turn this down, so I can get a better sense of what I'm smelling. How else will you know if you've run over a child? You have to turn the radio down to hear the splat. To hear the child's bike grinding around the axle, Chrisman, right? You get a -10 karma notification on your car radio. I prefer the sweet, sweet crunch of the... kitten. The cat's in the kitten. It's been a long time since I've had a highlight in the best of benefits of avoiding the Doomhaus like the plague. True. No, you was in it last month, I think. Not this current one, but the one before it. First time I've actually shot anything in today's stream. I can't remember why, but you was in it. What was we playing when so... Oh, Scribble. Yeah, you was in the best ofs in Scribble somehow. Super Mutant Masters take too much fucking damage in this game.
Siddles, move your fat fucking face.
Of course there was that too. This is a lot of super mutants. Shit, that's all my ammo. Merle? Merle? Well, that was fucking scintillating combat. That Chinese assault rifle, but I'll take that. I've made it far too warm in here. I put a tiny little heater on for about 5 minutes, and I'm sweating. Do you lose working class points in this heating crisis if you sweat inside? Like you can afford the heating on for 5 minutes, so you just automatically lose. If you all start saying "Eat the rich," if James Corden kept singing while I was parking, I'd drive to Beachy Head and go all quadrophenia. The sad thing is he probably wouldn't get that reference while he was doing it. But most of his passengers quietly undo his seatbelt on the off chance. What the fuck? Ooh, is that 2 combat shotguns I can repair my current one with? Nice trap, nerds. Combat shotgun, combat shotgun. And I got another one in the back. Imagine. I'm hoping the game could handle all these mutants on screen without crashing. Stubbler has a tiny little heater, pass it on. Chrisman, you'd know full well that it is below average, but not tiny. Fuck! Am I there? I think I'm actually in the Vault-Tec place, am I? Am I? Hello? Game? Chrisman mentioned the game crashing. Oh no, I'm back, we're back, it's fine. Is this the building? Oh yeah. I was so attracted by the fucking Nuka-Cola thing, I forgot I'm exactly where I need to be. God damn it. Oh, the 2 women who go off the Grand Canyon in that film. You patties. Fuck's sake. This is Kitten walking home later, look. Oh, the cat's in the kitchen. So where's the... Oh, there. It's fucking camouflage doors. Since I put the heating on, it went up to like £3.50. Someone's fighting. Lads, calm. Since I put the heating on and it went up to £3.50 for 2 or 3 hours, my mother now takes the boiler control to work with her, so I can't put it on. That's amazing. She got all the dials in her bag. Yeah, because you're coming back, because you got to go and pick up the shopping, right, kitten? So that was you coming up? I just wanted to say the cat to the kitten, I'm sorry. Leave me alone. I just did a Patty and Selma impression and laughed like Marge and didn't even want to fuck this. Right, this is V.A.T.S headquarters, look. Oh fuck, I didn't see that robot up there. Can I maybe snipe the robot to death from here? Did I just hit the... Dealt with. I should stealth more in this game, he says as he takes out a fucking combat shotgun. Get an electric fan eater and get that blasting away, that'll learn her. Yeah. And hide it. So when she comes home she doesn't know why the fucking bill's gone up through the ceiling. I get hot easily. That's a superpower, I think, in this current crisis. Right, what do we want from here? Because we already know the location of 92. We need the location of more vaults.
I went to school with Robo-Brain.
Time to die!
Thanks, Gwynblaze. Did you also go to school with Protect Ron? Ooh, Merle. Oh. Just out of it, your lymph nodes are so swollen it hurts. How are you going to go pick it up if you've got COVID, kid? Kitten's going out with COVID. Tell the press. I'm staying in stealth. We're just stealthing. Let's go get some plungers before we delve deeper into this place. It's like the little smart meter control thing, so she just takes that to work with her. I respect it, frankly. Masked up and slather yourself in sanitizer. Super spreader event. Says you, Gwynblade. Gwynblade had a... Didn't you technically have an event that spread it everywhere? Sort of, kind of. Without knowing. Mutilated legs. I'm trying to turn this into an orgy joke, but I feel like we're better than that. Oh, fuck, I missed a gutsy. It's already damaged, though. I think the super mutants and the robots are fighting. I wonder what the robots want in here, what the super mutants want in here. Like, why would super mutants want something from... Unless they're just farming territory. Guarantee I won't be the only one in Asda with COVID, but will most likely be the only one taking preventative measures. I guess you're right. Whew. There we go. Jeez, these things take no damage. Merle. Kitten goes out with COVID. Does town know she's having an affair? He's only 19. I like him young. Right, me and this Mr. Gutsy. I don't want to use too much ammo or too much health on him. I could use pulse grenades, which are good against robots. Oh, hello. Can you please stop coming straight up my arsehole, please? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Just nearly died. It's fine. Right, the combat music's finished. Is there anything on this floor? There doesn't seem to be anything more than what I've already found in the toilets. Wrong chat. If you know the age of Towns and I, the joke is funny. If you don't, then I just look like a nonce. Either way. Who's writing Kitten's autobiography again? Because we've got a bit more information on her there. You just got... It's like a choose-your-own adventure. Hey. Do you know what? It's Sierra that I feel sorry for. She's the one that's losing out here, not me. You're really good at this stealth. It's good, right? Yeah. I stealth when I can remember. That's how you do it, Cheeky. I nearly called Cheeky Siddles then, imagine. Sorry, Cheeky. That was a step too far. God, it's too warm in here. What have I done? Towns is younger than me, Gwynblade. We're Kitten's 62, though. Doesn't look a day over 60. Kitten is a cougar. Kind of works. I'll give you that, Scott. Usually stealth after you've killed everybody already. Oh yeah. My methods are my own, Cheeky. Stealth, is that like when you shoot stuff, only quiet? It is, yeah. It's when I use my combat shotgun from a closer range. You got the joke, I was just being a daft twat. Right, stealth. That's one of them sentry bot things, right? So no, it's a robo brain. Hang on, let's do this the clever way. Pulse grenades. I've got some mines. Really? These are good against robots.
Please stand clear.
Uh-oh. Send the robo brain, please. I've got this gun, I forgot about this thing. Come on.
Alarm. Order. Will be restored soon. Please stand by.
I want him to drive over it, not this little shit. No.
Unable to continue.
Dude. It's alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. He's coming down the stairs. These things have so much health. Wait. He can compute. Run! No! Oh, look at that. I'm like Matt Hancock. I keep using the wrong parkour expert.
Twat.
True. No one can hear your combat shotgun if they're all dead. That's fair. Toilet tactic. Okay, guy's got a rocket launcher. Things are changing. He blew up the grenade as well. Right, I'm gonna have to be brave here, Mel. Panic jump shot stuff. How did he avoid the fucking mine? Mel, what was that? Wrong. Has he got stuck down there? Oh no, he's not stuck. He just blew himself up though. Another one of them rockets would be nice, please. Another one?
Run from bot cotton.
Fucking hell. Jesus. Fucking robot, get yourself. He avoided the fucking mine, man. Stubbler, I can usually only get you to make that noise in the bedroom. Okay, this is not going well. These things could just demolish me on this difficulty, so I need to... Right, let's just try V.A.T.S. Help, Stubbs! You having that? You almost just typed that. That's a message from my cat. I think it might be deep racist. Martin, thank you for the bits. Where the fuck have you come from? Oh, stop! I've got no ammo in the world left. I'm just using every. All right, everybody, just relax. Does it?
Bot Cotton strikes again.
You do realise you've gone and said that now. Every single sentry bot for the rest of the game is going to end up being called Bot Cotton because we've got no choice and things like that get stuck in our heads. Thanks for colouring the entire rest of the playthrough. Christ. That's when I was being chased by the different one spawned in the other room. I thought that other one chased me through the door. God, that was one of the most awful fights I've ever had. This guy, by the way, one shot from a shotgun. Took the brunt of all of my mind damage. Alright. Recenter. This is something we need to do now as a group, because we get a bit fucking stupid, and some bullshit happens, then we get distracted and it fucks the whole stream up. We need a recenter moment, right? We should all have like a 30-second meditate where we can reset. I'll stretch. Deep breaths. Think of Chris Man naked for a minute. And we can continue. Everything's fine. We're good. We're fine. Chica, what do you think?
Twat, chicky giggle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we need. Nice reset. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're just a man in a public toilet. Like we always was, deep down. Alright, where am I? Well, I don't want to go into that big room just yet. So I can go right and I can go left, and they both go forward. So maybe I've got a bit of freedom to search this room. I can hear another robot. A Nuka-Cola Quantum right now would really cheer me up after a rather chaotic fight. Some shotgun ammo would be everything. So there's a floor above. Plunger? I wouldn't mind a plunger, that would also work. Nothing. Okay, just break our way in here.
Stubbler. Hey. Hey you.
Hello, Criffman. What?
Calm down.
Sorry.
Stop it. Get some help.
I've not even had a ginger beer today. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me commit the crime before I get punished for it, Chris, man. I got a pre-war book, though. That's pretty good. Does he censor it, Martin? Has he got it so it's set? I didn't realise he could even do that. I like that. Imagine if we had Siri censor swear words, so everybody had to get creative. I was going to say so we could go family friendly on YouTube, imagine. There's nothing that way. You can, yeah? I didn't realise that was even a thing. Razor, welcome to the stream. I'm in the Vault Tech headquarters. We're just going to... I think it might be pointless. But we're going to do it anyway. Because then we might learn the location of some more vaults. Speaking of censored words, I had a big old P word last night. Scotty had one last night, and then he asked us, while we were playing Sea of Thieves earlier, he said, what should I have tonight? And we was like, have a P word. He's like, no, I had one last night. As if that's any justification. Yeah, you did, sis, kid. It's that positive affirmation that we all need sometimes. I said jackass of all words. Who said that? My psyche just whispered in my ear. Did you hear that?
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Who the fuck's talking to me? Everyone's having P words out there, just jalapeno and bacon cheesy bread. Hang on, is this where I first came in? Wait, that's the big room. So then I go so that encircles this big room. And I've been through that one. So then I go look through this room. I'm working it out, we're getting there. P word is poo. Yes. A big old poo. Scotty thinks it's unruly to have one back-to-back days. He's so posh he deems it disgusting and uncouth. Satan, welcome to the stream. Felt fine all night, woke up to running to the bathroom. Hashtag Roth. Is you that angry, Chris, man? Satan, how are we? I've been hunted by a robot. So I think it goes to here, and then I turn left, and that's just forward through the facility. But there's definitely robots in here. See what I'm doing, cheeky? Stealth prey. Chris, man, sing us out.
Hot take Fallout fans. Oh wait, there are none here cause nobody likes Fallout. This is what I dreaded. Falling asleep while treading through hallways that look identical to each other. Hot take, I know.
Yeah, but
Fucking
Chris...
calm down.
Sorry, but it's all going to be made better by the Nuka-Cola Quantum I'm going to find in here. You're working hard, unfortunately. Making up for going to Alton Towers. You went to Alton Towers on Monday? Wow. No, these machines will hurt your back. I know I shouldn't be doing such fancy manoeuvres, should I, when I'm looting them. So is this the room I was in before? Yeah, it is. Alright. You're right, though. Everything is very samey. Oh, I think I got seen by that robot, or at least heard. Stairs? Alright, we're going up. Do I have any food or something I can top my health up with?
Let God sort 'em out. How do you like that, you mother-loving commie?
Fucking hell. Come on. Come on, little one. Come on.
I have a personal message for you from Uncle Sam.
Got no legs. So hovers over the mines, of course. Nice mines, I know, right? Ooh!
Me off. Ship me home.
I like the one hallway in that one building where the tiles have fallen off and the walls looked cracked. You guys know that one hallway? Positively stunning.
Chris, man, it's too true and it's making me sad. Sadly, Scarefest isn't on this week. It was on over the weekend and starts fully coming this weekend. But these few weekdays... Nope, so the ride's... Oh, Scarefest at Alton Towers, I see. So you had to come home before 4. Harry, welcome to the stream. These robots and me have a lot in common. But die easily to 5.56 ammo. Also nice stealth, thank you. Thruster crippled, you can't thrust no more. Well then they can't breed, right? And if you can't breed, then I don't have to worry about...
Quite good at killing things. You may want to run now. Which do you like better? The beam or the laser?
Come down here and get chopped! Fucking hell, she's got a water pistol. I forgot my heal. That was awful.
I am one of the most advanced military
Advanced military robot. Right, all I've done since I got in this building today was be embarrassed by all the robots and my lack of ability to fight them. Fuck this game. Alright, go right or... Come here, come on, come on, come on, stop, just...
Daro brain.
Brain Potter. Opens about 8 during Scarefest. We did it a few years ago. Got there the day the gypsies go. So while it was packed, there was no one going on the rides. It was bloody brilliant. Just because they're good doesn't mean you can't call it Scarefest. Where's Augur when you need him? This is our moral centre on this topic. Right, thank you for the bits. Chris, man, thank you for the bits. He's waving. Did you see that? Ah! Chris, man, it was worth it. Coming here wasn't a waste of our lives. Mina, player who shall not be returning. This is enormous. This is the biggest thing that's happened to us. I'm not thirsty.
Do not seek and you shall find. Does that look like it comes from a machine? Now give it a good chug.
That fuck off. It is staying in my bag safely until it is put in Sierra's. I hear immoral centre. You called it for me then. No, we need Augur. We need our travelling correspondent. Traveller correspondent. Chris Man, thank you for the bits. There are 2 days a year the travellers congregate in Alton Towers. One is Easter Sunday. Did I just do what I thought I just did? How am I supposed to get in this? Does that just take me back out to the same place? It does, to the waving robot. Sorry, congregate on one is Easter Sunday, one is Sunday Scarefest. Security is ramped right up and they just seem to hang around and not use the rides. Weird. I wonder why. Oh God, is there something they believe or something that means they don't like? Why is? I don't know. I don't know enough about that community. I'll be honest. It looks so yummy. I'm not taking a little sippy sip, Christmas. I've got this robot to kill. Good luck thrusting in that condition, pal. Too many Mr. Guts. I'm nearly dead. Merle is very weak to plasma, it would appear. It's like an AGM. I've heard of this before. What's an AGM, mate? Heal and stretch. You're right. Everybody heal and stretch. I wish that fucking thing wasn't stuck in the wall. And God damn. Oh, annual general meeting. I see. And they pick Alton Towers to do it. I mean, there's worse places, right? I'm just looking for that all-familiar glow of Nuka-Cola Quantum. I can see why Sierra's obsessed with it now. It's become like the most exciting part of the game. Oh, this is a challenge. Jesus. Oh, sneak it. We get around there. There we go. And surely Nuka-Cola Quantum in here. Fuck off. Cheaper than hiring out a conference, I suppose, and that's probably why they aren't going on the rides as much, right? Because they're busy doing whatever they've gone there to meet up and do. They got all nicely dressed up for it too. That's pretty top. It does make sense. Could be a what, Scotty, sorry? Two stealth boys in here. Carton of cigarettes. Alright, we've got a Nuka-Cola Quantum, and that's all. I have just realised I've got that railway gun. What's a grabbing day? I'm just worried we're going to fall into stereotypes here of some description. Right, so that's where the stairs goes up. There's toilets here as well. This area's so distinct, Chris, man, you know? That's what I needed. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. Oh, the lads go on the pull to try and get a missus.
Grabbing until they are engaged. Some teenage traveler girls are subjected to the grabbing courtship ritual, where a boy grabs a girl they want to kiss. Strict rules stipulate girls aren't allowed to approach boys, so it's up to the males to tempt the girl away from her friends. Grabbing can look violent, and it seems the girls simply accept it as something that is part of their culture.
Weird. Until they're engaged, some teenage traveller girls are subject to the grabbing courtship ritual. Oh, is it the same thing? Yeah. Weird. And is it seen as a thing they enjoy or not? So they just literally grab women and basically go, "You're mine." The thing is, I don't want to be too hard on it in case it's not a problem for these. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't want to do that thing of trying to be judgmental using our perspective and end up actually just looking, you know what I mean? It used to happen in Staines on Sundays. Like the idea that Staines could be misconstrued as a club, a nightclub, and it still works. That's how Stubbler and I met. I said, "You're mine," and he said, "Yeah, you're right." We see it a lot around here as well. Large travelling community. Huh. From our perspective, it's proper shitty treatment of women. Precisely, but our perspective, like you say, right? Oh, not... No, wait. These might be the lesser robots. Oh, they might be turrets. Okay, there's these little robots here, that's fine. Is there anything this way? This place is a maze! So that's where the upstairs is. It's not PC as much as it's just a bit more detailed, a word for it, Harry. Because there's travelling communities in this country that aren't based, like Romany based or island based, which is what you would usually call the gypsy word. But I think some people find it derogatory as well. But I think it's less about trying not to be derogatory and more about just being a bit more of a broad term instead. But then from their perspective, it's okay to rob non-travellers. That's true, despite stealing being literally against the Bible's teachings. They're not all religious, though, are they, nowadays? Just haven't heard it. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's less about being politically correct and more about just being a bit more... That guy see me. He did.
Justice will be administered swiftly and fairly.
Hello? I enjoyed my justice. Alright. Are we safe to explore it here now? Was there somewhere here that I hadn't been before? So that goes downstairs. That takes me up. I've got 2 computers. Right, we'll hack the turrets. Brown name in Discord. Somebody pick a word off this list if you get it right. If the first person gets it right, brown name. Go for it. Let's move to Windsor now. Breakers, says Harry. If Harry's right, he gets the brown name in Discord. 3, 2, 1. 0 out of 8 correct. Well done, Harry. That's terrible. Although that's kind of useful. That's more useful than I'm giving it credit for. So it's not pilgrims, not caravans, it's not visitors, definitely not breaking. Not training. Actually, Harry, I'll give you that. That was quite useful. It was fighting. Deactivate all turrets, please. Thank you. And more than just your token of Mary. I love having a token of Mary in a group with about 6 Americans in it currently. It's like single-use plastic now in the bin you go. We finally got some use out of Harry. We can say goodbye now. Alright, Vault-Tec Corporate Headquarters, Washington, D.C. Master Brain shutdown. Oh, Agatha did say there was a Master Brain in this building. Shutdown, roger that. Important bulletins. Security notice. Due to repeated attempts to obtain protected Vault-Tec information, the following security procedures have now been instituted. Shutdown of the VTMB01 Master Brain requires authorization from 3 terminals. Well, we've got it from 1. All material of a sensitive nature have been removed from the external terminals, and access to the mainframe requires authorization from all 3 system operator terminals. All mechanized security is now being handled by the VTM Master Brain via security uplink. Please do not tamper with this unit without an author. So there's a Master Brain. Kill the brain and the rest of them die? Your token ultra mag Mary. The majestic Fufu, welcome to the stream. Well, I'm on recommended. Oh god. Why haven't we ended up on the recommended page? Welcome to the stream. Once again, someone has been tampering with the vending machines in the cafeteria. This practice violates section something in volume 17 of the employee handbook. If the machine malfunctions or does not dispense its contents properly, this is a vending machine. Please refrain from kicking, shaking, punching, hitting with a fire extinguisher, or filling the coin slot with fecal matter. Roger that. Right, everybody be on your best behaviour. We're on the recommended page. Chris Man, comb your hair. Gwynblade, put some pants on. Here's a recommendation, Fufu. Run away as soon as possible. Hashtag shrinkhouse, right? Standard employee access. It has recently come to our attention that the employees are abusing the liberal breaks policy as outlined in section in volume 18 of the employee handbook. As a result, Human Resources Administration have come to an agreement on a reasonable time reduction. As of today, bathroom breaks will be reduced from 2.37 minutes to 2.25. Vault 112. Oh, we know about 112. This is one bronzing. This is just a quick announcement to let you know the work on Vault 112 has been completed, sporting the latest and greatest in Vault Tech technology. Way to go, Techites. Pop quiz. What section does messing with the vending machines violate again, given the exact same number? Santa says 4. This is a good and necessary rule for all industry. The following item has been added to the Vault 92 requisition request. 14 WNB type noise generators, 14 broadcast relays, 14 monitoring terminals. If these changes are in error, please contact the supplies and planning department immediately. I'm fucking great, Fufu. How are you? How are you all today? Morose and underhand. So, Than, the answer was... Son of a bitch. I think we would have learnt the area of where Vault 112 was at this point. Bybit, welcome to the stream as well. We're trying to find the location of Vault 92, which we already know. Oh, this we go. How are you? I just woke up thinking of nuking a frozen breakfast. No pun intended. This isn't a post-apocalyptic, post-nuclear world, Fufu. This is just County Durham. Sothan's out here. Sothan's out here fucking great, bragging about his sex life again. I know, right? Have you met Great? Sothan's housekeeper. Always sex with that Sothan guy. That's why we're looking for it, because there is a Stradivarius in there, and I aren't joking. We're going to go and get a very posh violin for a nice lady. Right, this might actually be the mainframe area. There's another... It's actually spelled Sothan, but that's okay. Sothan. Important bulletins. Is this the same again? Yeah, alright. So can I... Have I got mainframe access? Access approved. Master brain shutdown. Alright, so that's the second. So I need the third terminal for shutting down the master brain, whatever that means. See what gave that away? The honking huge master frame. Master mainframes. Right, next one. Company store. Oh, what are we having? Bobblehead, blobbly head, lunchbox, drink cozy, golf tee, leather bomber jacket, t-shirt or baseball cap. Chris Man, what do you want for Christmas? Mina, what do you want for your birthday? Honking huge mainframes is the weirdest porn category. These two better hurry up quick. Go with the bobblehead. Hey, I wonder if I can get one. That's a good point. Chris Man wants one too. Only available to executive level employees. All that merch, I know, right? Imagine if I clicked it and it opened the Bethesda store on Chrome. I'd both respect it and be terrified. And everything from condoms to caskets. Oh shit, there's a robot coming. One of the slower ones though. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. That's a Mr. Gutsy. Ah, we're not going to be fine. We're not going to be fine. So spongy on this level, on this difficulty. Holy, that's a lot of enemies. Have I got any pulse grenades? Yeah, watch this. You ready? Big mole damage.
Gutsusi, another strange porn category.
Gutsusi. Ow, I expected to one-shot that guy.
Continuing intruder countermeasures.
Bye. That was the Master Brain. That was the Master Brain. You have access to Master Brain's internal mechanisms. If you destroy its uplink, it will cause all of the automated security measures in Vault-Tec to shut down. Do it. Have I disabled all enemies? I think I did. Oh, roger that. Mine, thank you for the bits. At your level, you'd get what? Vault-Tec? You'd get the dust pan. I'm max level in this game, I'll have you know, I'll carry on. I'll get a hearty Vault-Tec handshake. Is there another computer in here? I need the final computer so I can get access to the mainframe. And then I guess that is where I would, if I hadn't already got it, have got the location of... I might still get the location of vaults that we don't know about. Still no plungers. The way the eyes peek around the cut, it look good, right? Let's use the water fountain to top my health up. Bear with me. Storage room. Toilets. I mean, you might still get a plunger. Ah! Fuck! Well done. Oh, is there a third computer somewhere? There's got to be somewhere. There's a third computer in here. I need access to the mainframe, and I've only got it from 2 so far. Getting caps though, which is good. Copy of Grodnak the Barbarian. I'll give that a quick read. That should increase my melee, I think. Yeah. Pretty good. I've been perpetually not... sorry, I've been at a level of perpetually 0 ammo for this whole thing. So this is the... Okay, I need 3 terminals to get in there. That's got to have the location of all vaults on it. What does this one do? That's turret control. Unless they might be on here. Gwynblade, if you're still here, that chai latte stuff you suggested is the only thing that's got me through this COVID so far. I'd have gone with a vaccine if I were you, Kin. Alright, brown name, go for it. Contained, says Kitten. She is shot out of a cannon today. Brown name Kitten. Ooh, 3 out of 9. Unlucky everybody else. Right, does this one fit? N and E. It doesn't. Converted. Nope. Currently. Nope. Outskirts. Nope. Community. Nope. Nope. Construct. Yep. The Viennese one off Amazon. That Viennese off a stick you showed us yesterday. Right, do I actually need to do this? Now, I was hoping that there would be access to the mainframe on this computer, but there isn't. That was for nothing. We love wasting time around here, right? That's what this place was built. It's the foundation this place was built on. Right, where's the other terminals then? There's none in the toilets, is there? That would be irresponsible. Does this just take me back down, or is there any down here somewhere? That looks like it's going to take me all the way out. Doing regular Yorkshire tea for the first few days, then remembered you had it. Is tea meant to be good for fighting off infections? Or at least just increasing your general mood? These aren't terminals, are they? I'm assuming they're all computers. Helps with the sore throat. You increase my mood. Trim, it's what I'm here to do. Here we go. Mainframe access approval. Access approved. That's 2. Is there a third one in here? That would be lovely. Nope. I'm just here for you, Trim, you know? If you need me. I say that, and I'm going to say, like, oh, my DMs are always open, babe. But if you actually come asking for help, I'm going to say, mostly talk about myself, then say I'm too busy. Trim is such a flirt. He's playing hard to get, look. Is this actually just the last one I needed? No, that's the one with the thingy, right? That's the... Is this the third one? So I have that one. Hang on. I have that one. Ah! See, what I really enjoy about this, though, is that we get to walk around these corridors that all look the same. So this is the third. So is that all 3? Do I now have access to it so I can go back upstairs and we can get into the mainframe and find the location of all vaults in the wasteland? We're in the Vault Tech building if you just join, and then I'm actually off to Vault 92 to go and get a violin for a nice lady. I did not expect to be in here for so fucking long. So technically that should be all 3, but the first one's command locked, so assuming I... Oh, it's green, look. Well, you did it. Our hero. Activate Vault Tech Mainframe. Download locations and access codes of all vaults. Vault Tech, Vault Information. We did it. We actually did it. Right, where's all these other vaults? You've downloaded and locations and access codes to vaults 87, 92, 101, 106 and 108. I wonder if I can get in all doors now in all vaults. Due to repeated attempts to obtain protected vault information, the following security procedures have been installed. All materials of a sensitive nature have been removed from external terminals, and access to the mainframe room requires authorization from 3 system-operated terminals. All mechanized... Yep. Alright, so if I go to world map then, we now know the... remove it. We now know the location. So there's one there, look, Vault 108. Any more? Vault 92, that's in Old Olney, right? We've been close to it, but not been in it yet. Any more vaults we don't know about? 87 we do know about, we just can't get in the main area because it's radiated as dicks. But we've been in it. That's the one we found Fox. One there, maybe? That's Evergreen Mills, where Big Fisty is. But other than that, we're good. The first half of the stream has been a success. At least. Now, it's time to go north to a brand new vault and go and find ourselves a violin. And maybe another 2 Nuka-Cola Quantums. And if we can get them 2 Nuka-Cola Quantums, then we can just live happily ever after. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. Believe in the Dragonborns. Okay, where am I now? We're back out here. Imagine, right? Imagine getting out of the Vault Tech offices with 2 Nuka-Colas. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Three, 2, 1. Just for Stubbler to grow a full beard. You've been waiting a while. To be fair, that would be just about as realistic as any other petition from actually coming through. I skipped that day. during puberty. Are we ready? How do you know I haven't been doing it since I've first turned the camera on, Trim? Alright. We did it, I did it. Right, let's have a proper save. I'm still working on Movember 2009. I just need to go north then. We've got a long journey. Be prepared for a hell of a lot of... rad scorpions, that's our future. Not allowed to do Movember anymore. Yeah, you're supposed to grow it on your top lip, Trim. That fucking picture you sent for as a progress picture. It's supposed to be your face. I'm opting not to fast travel, Martin. I don't usually like doing it in games, so this is a no fast travel run. There is fast travel in the game, yeah, and frankly, it's designed around using it, but I just choose not to. I'm an immersion nerd. Keep getting recognised from those lists. How do you always end up finding yourself on lists, Trip? Does terrible things for your ballet career. You could call a quantum? No. You've done that with your current Far Cry 5 game. Once you do a full playthrough of no fast travel on something, it's almost impossible to go back, right? Actually, I don't want to be on local maps, don't I, until I get out of the city proper. It's not actually taking me to Rivet City like it always does. Let's get to the exit. I'll go for the midstream break, and then we're going to go and investigate Vault 92. Apparently, Vault 92 was an artist's vault, and it was all about preserving musical talent, this one. And that's why we're going there to get the Swall Stradivarius violin for what's-her-face. And I'm hoping that if Agatha gets it, she's got a little radio set up. Imagine if what we unlock from this is just pleasant violin music in the background of the rest of the game on the radio. I'd love it. I would love it, as Kevin Keegan said. I'll see if I can cross this next place. I can't imagine. Trim, it's because your scope's too small. Broaden your horizons, Trim, not like Goatsy. Broaden it like a... I suppose at least in Far Cry you've got vehicles and sprint, unlike this that has neither. Scope is average size, thank you very much. We all saw it on your Movember pictures, Trim, despite the fact we didn't want to. I'm taking a list, but I've got nowhere to sell it. I could go and sell some stuff at the Republic of Dave. Although, was there any vendors at the Republic of Dave? I can't remember. Go cross-country on foot in Far Cry. Good shit. Immersion is the clear. Trim has a red dot scope. Pass it on. Listen, Santa, we can't help where we get infections from. We can, actually, but he can. Right, it's midstream break time. I will be back in 2 minutes. Why do we keep comparing this shit to Far Cry? Ladies and gentlemen, behave. I was going to put the radio on, but I can't. We'll put the MIDI on that Gwynblade made, and I will be back in 2 minutes. Enjoy double music and a shitload of bit spam. 2 minutes!
WMPH, 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 MPHW 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 Shamrock 1.
Get back for the Shamrock 1 bit.
Yay, bit spam.
All this on the day that we appear on the recommended page for some reason. Fisty. Thank you, Fisty. Santa says something inspirational. Helicopter going over. Apparently so, then I don't know why. Poor bastards, am I right? Santa, thank you for the bits. Cellist.
Hello.
Hello. Boys and girls, welcome back to the stream. First things, thank you for the bits. Trim, thank you for the bits. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Santa, sorry, thank you for the bits. Cellist. Second of all, what's in this can? If you guess it correctly, you get absolutely fuck all. Best of luck. So thanks, says Cloudy Lemon. It's got it says Ginger Beat. Right, let's keep going. We're going to Vault 92 today. Kitten says Fizzy Orange. Tag Slack, welcome to the stream, says Shandy. Cheeky says cream soda. Fisty says dandelion and burdock. Alkarion says shandy. Cellist says Pepsi. Martin says
Spamalu Anderson.
I've never had that. Do they sell it in a 6-pack from Tesco? Mindrake, welcome to the stream. Says tropical. Santa says tropical as well. Easy Green's gone lemon and lime. You see Chris Mankaya? You can see him, or he's like that. He's just waiting to find out what somebody else hasn't said, then he's going to go. And then it's more than likely going to be responsible for me getting finessed. Fuck. I need to sell some shit, actually. Satan says Fizzy Orange. He's going to share the spoils with Kitten if it's true. Mine, thank you for the bits. Thank you all for the bits. Welcome to the stream, text that. And Mindret. Right, am I going the right way? So I need to go across there and then up and to the right. The answer is, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. Spread out, you heathens. First thing Tagslack says in the stream. No, it's not Tagslack, is it? Yeah, it is. First thing Tagslack says in the stream, he gets it completely correct. As does Alkarion. Good work. Razor, you cheating bastard. Back in your box. Have I got the right mask on? Yeah, I have. Attack's that well played. Right, Vault 92. We'll have to go get a very posh violin with no ammo and full bags. Because I've got no city along the way to go and sell it, and I don't do fast travel. It's the internet. It's all the restrictions and lags, I swear. Bullshit. If you hadn't spent like 6 months proving that that is definitely not the case, then I still wouldn't have believed you, because your torrid personality has meant I don't trust you. Kiss my ass. Right. I may have already been seen. I'm unreasonably nervous about this interview. I've not actually had an interview.
Just like a little bitch.
Don't call Kin a little bitch.
Fellas, trouble's over.
He's also only listening too. True, that's fair.
Bro.
Bro. Do you hear that, Kitten? Kitten said I'm unreasonably nervous about this interview, and that Raider said scared like a little bitch, or biatch in this instance. You'll be fine, Kitten. You'll be fine, and if not, you'll get experience for the next one, right? It all adds to your pile of experience. I'm going to go kill these raiders because I need ammunition. Maybe I can just beat them. I missed. Merle, that was terrible. Swing, Merle, swing, 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 swing. Not at point blank. You idiot, lady. Not at point blank. Merle, put the right fucking helmet on. This is terrible. You're embarrassing yourself. Lady, no more, please. I'm using a lot of stim packs just to save ammunition here. Imagine the people you're talking about are naked. Everyone that's got a restraining order from, I do. Everyone that I've got a restraining order from, I do. Which is everyone.
I know you're here. I'll find you.
Press 1 to play with fire.
Scared, huh?
Didn't kill him. Didn't kill him somehow. Mel, if you miss this shot, you're going to embarrass me. Nice to meet you. Right, give me some 5.56 and some shotgun ammo. Damn it.
He no longer exists.
That's true. And I deserved it. Right, is there any ammo in this camp? Or a plunger, maybe? Take the drugs. If you're going to sit here and do illicit... wait, that actually... I didn't realise the Brahman steak actually has... Okay, that was quite cool. Scotty, thank you for the bits. For the Pirate Lord?
Until next time, this is 3 Dog.
Shut up, 3 Dog. So my VODs have been getting muted for listening to the radio, but only on YouTube and only in Russia. There's nothing left of that raider. Which drink? The drink cellist was Shandy. Yeah, I don't quite know what you're on about, Razor. Like Taxlax says, you seem very trustworthy because you told us that you're not watching. Razor can't see what I'm doing right now. Which is crying. Don't get too drunk. I'll try not cellist. Right. No fast travel with no ammo and barely any heals left means we've got a long walk to do on our knees. Is there anywhere here I can sell some shit? I've not really done the story of Canterbury Commons. There might be somewhere where I can sell. Let's go to Canterbury Commons. There's a quest that needs doing here, which is one of the final quests I think I have to do unless I find any more. It would be faster if I stood up, but because I've only got barely any ammunition, I can't, you know? Maybe the fine folks of Canterbury Commons sell me enough ammunition that I can run from that point forward and not worry about spending too much on the giant red scorpions that on this difficulty patrol everywhere and take 700 fucking bullets to kill. Fuck them scorpions. What are you on about, Razor? What are you on about? A keg automated message? I realise you meant literally. No, I'm actually going across on my knees. Because if you stand up, you attract, on this difficulty, you seem to attract rad scorpions everywhere. And I've not got enough ammo to fight them or stim packs to run away from them. What time of day is it as well? It seems like it's getting late. Yeah, it is. A bed anywhere would help. Then I could heal if I needed to by that point. I don't think there's a bed in there, is there? Maybe there's a place to stay in Canterbury Commons. I've got a quest there. Last time I was there, there was two people that were fighting. There was like one dressed as a big like insect with a load of ants with him, and the other one had, I'm in danger of something. Is that bloatfly? It is. Come on, Mel, you can handle this. Sunset though, kind of pleasant. The corn dogs. The corn dogs, the only way I know what they are is from American pop culture. I don't think I ever encountered one growing up, and if I did, it was probably in an American pop culture shop. Well, the Brotherhood are here to defend me. It's for that reason I was never... why I said earlier about Gavin and Stacey. You can never be that sure whether something that's massively popular or relevant in your country exists outside of it, right? Corndogsarethebomb.com. Not that you did, kid, but yeah, for that same reason, right? Can we find a Nuka-Cola in here? I'd be amazed. What sweet baby Ray's Christmas. Personal footlocker locked with a very hard lock. Right, Canterbury Commons, repair, go from there. A barbecue sauce. Been craving them, didn't know if they would be easy to come by or if I'd have to make them yourself. You're going to have to make them yourself, I dare say, kid. Okay, to the kid. Alright, let's just relax. Let's use this time to get to know Cellist. Everybody ask Cellist some of the burning questions you've been wanting to know about Cellist for all these years. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. I don't have alerts on, so as not to call out lurkers, but I can see you. Alright, Cellist. What's the worst Christmas present you've ever got, Cellist? Worst. Be a bit hard as I can't find any fucking cornmeal. You have to make that yourself as well, kid, and get growing some. Can you imagine how much my little southern heart cries knowing I can't make cornbread? Think of some questions for Cellist while we crawl across the wasteland on our knees. Ooh, radio tower. I have a pretty sad answer to that one, and it's mostly my fault. Next question. Oh, roger that. Alright, next thing. What's the most embarrassing piece of clothing you own? You could probably find cornbread stuff in large supermarkets with world food aisles. You've looked for it in a few different places now. Go to the maze. Or go to this radio station and turn it on. Just look harder then. I forgot about our radio tower mission. It actually paid dividends yesterday because I managed to get the Agatha quest. I can only find polenta and it doesn't quite hit the same as cornmeal. Isn't polenta that thing that Augur could smell that night? I have a white t-shirt painted with Dalmatian spots that I use as pyjamas. See, that is exactly the kind of answer I was looking for, Cellist. Amazing. Radio signal Yankee Bravo found. See, I don't know what these things do, but we're going to find out. There's a robot repair centre. Oh, I think one guy had robots with him, and the other one, the Ant Agonizer. We've got a storyline to work on in this place, but we're not going to do it today. Hashtag childcare. I'm being seen. Oh, the Enclave's seen me. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever paid for in a shop? I asked Sam this once on the 24-hour stream. I asked Sam this. I said, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever paid for in a shop? And he said he went to go buy condoms. That's obviously the first answer, right? And he said he didn't want to look weird just going in for them, so he bought 2 wheels of cheese with it. And he looked like he was being sincere, as if that would take the edge off in any way. No, it might not. No, it wasn't condoms. It was toilet roll, I think he didn't want to buy. So it was toilet roll and 2 wheels of cheese. Something like that, right, Cellist? I think it might have been toilet roll, not... Is this not Canterbury? No, this is Canterbury Commons. Either way, it was amazing, his justification. Yeah, still a good night, I know, right? He thought it'd look weird him just buying bog roll, so he went and bought a load of... It sounds contrived, but I trust Sam not to be a liar. But it does fit the narrative, right? It doesn't fit the narrative, fit the... Right, hang on, I'm in Canterbury Commons. Is there a shop or there's a diner?
Hey.
Hello.
Anything going on?
Not just yet. Who do I need to speak to here? What did I need to do in Canterbury Commons? What did I need? I needed a shop for some reason. What did I need to stop here for? Was it a bed? Oh, it was a bed. Yeah, it was. Sleep in Canterbury Commons somewhere. I could sell shit, but I think it was sleeping that I needed to do. Hello, kid. Yeah, can I have a word?
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it?
What?
The antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer."
I'll be doing this in the future. I just... like... Yeah, these... Are them two for real? What's with the costumes and shit?
No way, they're awesome, and their suits are really cool too. The antagonizer's got this army of ants, and the mechanist has an army of robots, and then they fight. But my uncle never lets me watch them. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
Alright. I'm guessing life around here is pretty rough if they're coming here and smashing shit up, right?
Yeah, I guess. There's no one to play with. Everyone is so serious. It really kind of sucks. But the antagonizer's strong and forceful, and the mechanist, he's smart and good. They make things fun. Well, exciting anyway. I bet it's awesome to be them. Maybe they'll let me be their sidekick.
Well, I'm going to come back one day. I just need directions around town if you've got any.
Uncle Ro and I live in the Old Town Hall, and Mr. Porter runs the diner across the street.
Right.
It's not really a big place, you know?
It doesn't seem it. What can you tell? Right, okay, I'm going to go.
Say hi to the mechanist for me.
If you have 2 wheels of cheese, are you going to need the bog roll anytime soon? Probably not. Unless you're either you're lactose intolerant, you're going to need it immediately, or you're not, and you're going to bung yourself up for 2 weeks. Just buy some bum wad and have done with it. I think it's needed a bed, right? wish I could go to the shop and get what I want there. I usually end up buying so much random stuff. Like 2 wheels of cheese and some bog roll. So that's somebody's house. I'm not going to get a bed here, am I? Let's talk to the vagrant.
Just stumbled into town?
Yeah.
You sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter.
Nice
I
guy.
make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
I fucking wish I could. Sorry, yeah. Some men would find buying sanitary pads for someone else embarrassing, but I was fine with it. Exactly, yeah. That. You see why people are hesitant, I suppose, but it doesn't sound why pads and tampons are embarrassing to these men. It's just sanitary products. I know, right? I always tell this story of one of the bravest things I've ever seen. I'll tell that story at a later date. I probably told it too many. Not knowing what you need and walking into that aisle can be intimidating. It just seemed like a nice place around here.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
That's fine. Can I have a look what's on the menu? I could do to sell some shit.
Take a look. Let me know what you want.
Oh, men, small boys, they aren't mature enough to be called men. Presumably the person told you what strength they need and stuff, right? If you had instructions. Yeah, well, that's the thing. And it's the same. Some people are embarrassed buying toilet roll and Johnny's as if that's, like, I don't know. I don't know why, I don't get where that shame comes from, but it's fucking common, right? I don't think I'd judge somebody too harshly for it. But yeah, it seems to be really common. Now, Joe, have you got for me some stim packs? You have a lot. I will buy 10. When I'm on my period, I won't give clear instructions. I'll just say I need pads and send them on their way.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
One of life's villains.
Yeah, see you.
You're a bad person. You for just figuring this out? How's a person supposed to know if you need, like, super or super plus or regular? What was it we said earlier that sounded like sanitary pads? I made a joke just before the stream went live. I can't remember what it was. Just writing all this down. If I want to impress a woman I don't know, I'll ask her if she wants me to buy her tampons. What else? Yeah, one of the bravest things I've ever seen, right? We was going away on a holiday with, like, a lot of friends when we was teenagers. A typical lad's holiday, bollocks. And our entire friend group's pretty tall. So we was all stood there, like, tall, fucking imposing, sort of 6 foot plus lads, all stood down the aisle in Tesco while one of them was getting supplies for the trip. And this girl came in, she can't have been older than 13 or 14. And she came rushing down the aisle, looked like she was in a panic. And I didn't realise we were stood in front of that stuff, but she came up to us and she said, "Excuse me, can I just get to them?" And she bent down and picked up whatever she needed. And she asked 4 6 foot plus strangers to move out of the way to do it. And it just felt, like, to me, like the most, like, there was absolutely no it just looked incredibly brave. I don't know why. I wouldn't have walked down an aisle with us 4 down there, let alone... Do you see what I mean, though? Like, I don't think I've ever respected somebody more. Multi-packs are useless if you don't use all the sizes. Wait, so a multi-pack has all the sizes even if you don't need them? You do use all the sizes. She cleans her house with them and stuff. But am I wrong in thinking that struck me as really brave? Was I going to buy ammunition? Hey, wait, no, this is that place where the slaves used to live before we moved them to the Lincoln Memorial. I might be able to sleep here. Light, regular, and super. For at least 3 of the sizes offered. Can't you just get what you need in a bulk? If you need super plus, you're out of luck. If you don't use light, you're out of luck. The hell is the point of selling a multi-pack? It's a scattergun approach if you don't know what size you need, right? How do I get in here again? I forgot what the name of this place is, but I should be able to find a bed so we can go to Vault 92. Yeah, but you have to not be Kitten and actually tell people the strength you need. There you go. It's for fucking villains like Kitten that send you out there with no prior instructions. If you want to make him sound less intimidating, I hadn't heard that in quite a while. Wait, what are you guys doing here? Ghouls have moved in. Hello?
Thanks for not attacking us. Most people don't tolerate ghouls.
I was just wondering what you're doing out here.
We were on our way to Underworld, but we couldn't make it past the super mutants. So now we're just going to find our own place in the wasteland.
The fuck is Wonderworld? Oh, Underworld. Sorry. I thought you said Wonderworld. There's a fucking theme park out here somewhere. I've not got time to do anything more than simply sleep in one of these beds.
Then leave. We'll do just fine without you.
That's fine. I mean, you know how. There are beds here, though, right? If I recall. Because I could do with one.
When buying tampons, just go with the flow.
We have people like me that have different periods or different flows depending on the month. I have different flows depending on the day, but I start off with one strength, go to another. So you buy them like that because you're probably going to need them all at one point or at some point.
Hey.
That's how they get added to our Alexa shopping list. Is that how she does it, Gwynplaine? I can't sleep in these beds either because they're owned. I just want
We're gonna have a problem.
I just want a nice night's sleep. I don't intend to rob you people. Tiny Green, welcome to the stream. Good morning. You can get a one-size pack, but it only works if you know your flow well. So you could end up getting something and then it screws you out of its effectiveness. Chalice, thank you. Tend to use a lot of super light and not much regular. Oh! Okay, we're down, we're fine. If you have a steady flow, not one that changes in volume. 192. I guess it just pays to have everything you might need. 100 of them, right? Which I suppose is where the multi-packs become useful. Buy them separately because they run out of different strengths at different times. I think what you all need, what you really need is a man to give you the advice here. Buy 35,000 of each now, and then you'll be done for about 2 weeks. Vidballs, welcome to the stream. Fucking up. I don't need a multi-pack anymore because I know regular is going to cover me for the range of your flow volume. That's pretty good. Glad I tuned in during this conversation. Welcome to the stream. Just get a cup and call it a day. It's not time for coffee, kitten. This is important. There's never enough light ones in a multi-pack for you. Shake! Shake comes in with a relevant emote. Fuck's sake. I know, kitten, I know. Shake, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. This month's best off's going to be different. I'm just sad that I thought there was going to be a place in Fallout called Wonderworld and it turned out to be Underworld, where I've been before. My dad always had some pads in his backpack because of me and my mum, especially when I was younger. He's a teacher and used to go on student trips, and they would sometimes have a girl get her period and not be ready. So my dad would pull a pad out to help. The reactions he got from doing that was so entertaining because people would be shocked that a man had pads in his bag. Oh, I just have these handy. It's a good job he don't look like Gwynplaine, or it'd be real trouble. Is this karma for all my not spam? It's making Santa uncomfortable.
Floppy disks are still used in aviation, medicine, but most of all in embroidery machines.
Floppy disks are used. Don't crash, Fallout. You've been doing well. Fallout. Oh, this is the first time we've had any problems today. Hello? God damn it. Oh, fuck's sake.
Pad pit.
Breaking pad. Christ, can't stand the thought of emptying a cup out of my own. How do you pronounce that in your language, Fisty? Which is English, I acknowledge. How would you pronounce that? Slough? 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 Jamie, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. The entrance of me crashes it. I know, thank you, Jamie.
Daniel Padcliffe.
I saved just before that. This was supposed to be the wholesome stream, by the way. And now Gwynblade's gone and said the word jamrag. Stop! Just avoid getting bit. Just avoid getting bit. Just avoid getting bit. Just avoid getting bit.
How does Siri say slough?
Slough. Slough Stradivarius. That's what we're gonna go get. Yes, Yao Guai! My man! Come on, me and you. Fuck him up. Go on, Yao Guai, help me. Ah, Fallout, you sucked. Ah!
Raphael Paddle.
I hate this. It just works. It just works. Oh, it's the core Fallout experience we've all come to know and love. Mike, thank you for the bits. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Jamie, thank you for the bits, and good afternoon. That saved us a big period of time repeating. It keeps the flow of this. Thank you, Cellist. Christ. Slough is in between us. That's the most romantic thing I've ever heard. Right, just don't aggro the Rad Scorpion. Have I aggroed the Rad Scorpion? Oh, that Scorpion shit on that Brahmin. Do you see that? And now it's on me. Right, where's that Yao Guai that I was relying on? Keep saving. 16 times the crash. The Scorpion's still approaching. Where's that Yao Guai? Help me! Where was it? It came from this side somewhere. The stop chopped counter should return, but for crashes. Yao Guai! Yes, it's already fighting a little one. Help me! Help me! Yeah! Come on, Yao Guai, help me. Monster marbles. Like how Buckinghamshire is very carefully avoids Slough. Well, if you don't have to own it, you shouldn't, right? You know what, Yao Guai? You are my favourite. Enjoy your life. I'm getting out of here. You might have more to fight, because I do have a habit of... Yeah? Yeah? What can you smell? Is it crisis? Where's that going? Where's Old Olney that way? Right, we're nearly there. It's not crashed. Cross through a sliver of it on the A4, and then you're back in Berkshire. Please crash again. Right, slow down. We're going to this vault now. We're going to go and get... how do you say it? Swall Stradivarius, I think. It's written soil, but I think it's swall. I'll stretch as well.
Shut down.
Shook? Do you have to sneak in Slough at night to get a loaf of white bread? You sneak into Slough at night to get a loaf of white bread. Jealous, thank you for the bits. Shut down. Oh god, this is like Ronya saying 2 on Friday. Get ready, by the way, for Friday's stream where the Finnish lady for bits is going to say the number 2 repeatedly for hours. Alright, so I'm approaching Vault 92. Old Olney and Vault 92. I don't know how to get into this place. If I recall, this Old Olney place is just full of death claws. Ran around Dorney a few times. Dorney Lake is... You ran around it, being chased for misdeeds. Have you met Miss Deeds? She runs the bakery that sells white bread in Shock.
Coccyx, 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 coccyx.
Chalice, I'm telling your work.
Catsy.
Siri can't pronounce it nowhere near as good as Ronya does. Stupid Siri. Right, we're going to sneak into Old Olney now for... What is this place? Is it like a old city facility or something? Welcome to the new world. I often go to Dorney for walks. It's got a 5-kilometre loop. Like Deirdre Barlow's ears. God rest her soul. This place is fucked. Didn't I come here for Nuka-Cola Quantum plans at one point? I think I did. So where's the location of the vault? And are all the Deathclaws still dead? Because I don't fancy fighting more of them. What's that, Scotty? About 12 steps for you? Fuck me. I don't, despite it being in my county and not yours. Will you all stop fighting over this fucking lake? You people, you're so possessive. A bed? No. Look how grey it is in... The north seems more grey than the south. Like, the south's slightly green tinged, but the north is just oppressively grey. You're just like England, who the kids, who the kid, who do. Deirdre Rashid free the Weatherfield one. She had people crying at her feet, didn't she? The actress. What the hell happened here? And did any of them have any shotgun rounds? That's just a pile of giblets. I've already looted this, haven't I? The cat to the cute and the funny bone. Where's the entrance to this vault then? This one? In there somewhere? I'm worried about Deathclaws. I fought 2 or 3 of them in this town. And because I'm a man with very little ammunition. Fancy building. I have a door into this place. Is that too much to ask? Surely it's in this building if that's where the waypoint's pointing me to. There's a Deathclaw. I saw one. So I'm going backwards now and it's behind me. See that? On the list of things I don't want to fight with no ammo. So it's over here somewhere. So it's not actually in town. That's a good thing. So I can avoid fighting that Deathclaw because bollocks to that. I've got 12, so 17. So I've got 29 shots for the shotgun. And around 100, just a bit more for the assault rifle. Let me get rid of that marker on the map, which is confusing things. So the entrance to the vault must be over here. I still think there's probably a vault out here where everybody's alive. Like, because why not? Because this Vault 101 was... Is this it? It is. If everybody in Vault 101 was alive, then... You've discovered Vault 92. And I have access codes for them all now. I still think you're a vault. But whose vault is that, Trim? I keep wanting to call the stream Nobody's Vault in reference to an Aerosmith album. One of the best the best Aerosmith. One of the best rock albums of all time. I don't know why I've distracted myself from the usual Doomhaus bullshit to say that. Everybody should listen to Rocks by Aerosmith. I thought that was a Greg's P-word box there. Donna used to be easy to get to, then people drank there and weed all over it during the lockdown, so it's all fenced off. People went there for a wee. If you really think about it, there's a vault in all of us. Do you know what, Chaz? That'd be beautiful if you answered it. As it is. I'm sure there's about 18 layers of sarcasm there, I just can't work it out. Alright. Why is there a load of milk bottles? Oh god, this is like that old lady that lives next door to us. She's ordered so much milk recently, it's just piling up outside her door. So by eating, so you're just pissing on Tories who went there to party. I'm going to assume that the vault is not in good condition. Hello? I'm here for a violin. can hear roaches. Pretty well, but Professor Malleus audio log. I'm just going to mute alerts while we listen to this. I'll replay any that I need to.
So far, the experiment is going exactly as planned. We're subjecting the residents to extremely low-frequency white noise in regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using the soundproof recording studios and the musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the V.A.T.S selection committee on their shrewdness.
That's why they needed sound equipment for this vault. Not because it's a musician's vault, but because it's... So wait, how can the experiment be to subject the vault dwellers to low-frequency white noise? What would that do? Like, what's the benefit of that? Looks like your front door. It's all the litter. Eaton John owned it. Done by Eaton and their robo-owning associates. Standing on a fucking mine then. Brown sound, it makes them all shit themselves. It might. Milk is so bad for you and it's unnatural. Karen says so into her iPhone on a TikTok video she's recording after a mid-morning mango-infused smoothie while in her air-conditioned apartment. Sucking on her unknown ingredients e-cigarette. Right, atrium goes that way. What's this one? Milk is bad for anyone around me when I have it. Alright, wait. East, south, or west? East, south, or west? What are we exploring first? Scotty says west. Head west. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Time to smash some people with a hammer. Classic Stubbler. How are we going, Dougie? Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it. So I've just stepped foot into this vault, and for some reason we've discovered that these people have been subjected to low-frequency white noise. There was a mine under my feet. Right, it's just bloat flies in here for now. This is fine. I can just use the hammer for these. Ollie! This is a maze. They're all mazes out of the vaults. Right, what's in here? I want to know more about this now. I'm immediately intrigued as to what the purpose of doing this to people was. This is 92 Fisty, yeah. This is the one that's got the violin in it. Apparently it was supposed to be for preserving fine art, so they've got a load of musicians in this one specifically. Family member did the whole humans are the only animals allowed to drink the milk of another animal argument. It's annoying. Just accidentally closed the browser. Can't deny that was quite pleasant for a few moments. Satan, it's good to have you back, even if it's bad for you to be back. Right, she's going to be radioactive, right? Let me just take a rad away. Rad exit. If any other animals were as smart as we are, they'd 100% drink the milk too. Mirelurk? Whoa! Angry Mirelurk. Mirelurk Hunter. Fuck, it just ducked its head at the right time. It broke my arm. That was a fat chop for Merle. That was a... Ow! Roger that. It's technically not true, though. Not that I plan on giving up lactose-free cheese anytime soon. My wife's family pulls that one on me, yet they're all in poor health compared to me who drinks milk.
Doomhaus chopped cheeky giggle.
No cheeky. I wonder if we use the railway rifle. We've not used this yet. If you've not seen the railway rifle, I got this weapon yesterday and I made it myself. Listen to this. You ready? It's called the railway rifle. When you shoot it, it does this. So angry. And I've aggroed the fucking mile out now. Nice. Bad. Bad.
Can anybody tell me, is this COVID related? What do we do about it?
My death.
Ow.
Woo.
Calm down.
It's only 50. It's like a giant crab. It did break my body. There we go, just need it to expose its face. Nah, this weapon. Okay, I'm a fan of it, even if it's ridiculous. Either she's come home early from work or I'm being burgled. Neither one I can be bothered to go and investigate. For those with lactose allergies, then of course milk is to be avoided. So that annoys me most when people say all these allergies never used to be an issue, which while possibly true in part, it also is bollocks because they just didn't know and they got the shits or died from having certain foodstuffs. Did I get him? Not another one. Ooh, hello, I forgot you exist. Yeah, I suppose it's... While also true... Well, both are true, right? There's a large part of these things that have been... that people confuse whatever they're suffering with this new thing. These aren't radiated. There's people that self-diagnose this stuff as well, right? So that does make people that say they suffer from these things, the number is higher. But also, like you said, there are a lot of people that were and just didn't know. You hurt his poor whittle face. Chris, man, thank you for the bits. My death was not COVID related. Alright. So this is... I don't know what I'm going to do in the reactor. Am I being, like, subjected to white noise now? Like, is that technology still functional somewhere in this? I just thought, how the hell am I going to repair this thing? The violin's definitely not down here, is it? Oh! Wait, let him poke his head up. I mean, if you're going to stand there, I'll totally take advantage of it. Did anybody see that beautiful man for a second there? It would have been better if he wasn't still on the screen. Chris man with the assist. Might want to have a look at it if he's whittling from his face. Chris man with a little tickle at the end there. The 1 HP. Killing blur.
I have been self-diagnosed with loving Stubbler. Kill me. Please. Kill me.
I thought there was going to be a nice pleasant sting in the tail, Chris man. Pretty sure it was strong antibiotics that the other half had to have that kicked in both the kids' allergies while breastfeeding. The youngest was fine until the missus got sepsis, yet the hospital insisted she could still breastfeed while on the hugely powerful drugs, unofficially confirmed at the CMPA group where the question of antibiotics and kids' allergies was asked. So it was unofficially confirmed. That's brutal. I think you might have mentioned this before. Chris man, thank you for the bits, by the way. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. So they actually kick-started the allergies. My favourite part is the guitar, I know, right? Alright, what am I doing down here? This is the engineer section's terminal in the reactor of Vault 92. Trouble ticket.
Oh. I'm hiring a hitman. Beat you up for it?
I mean, Chris man would be up for it, but he only comes when they're on 1 HP. Maintenance code RL00 green. Lighting on the B level. If I told Zach once, I've told him 1,000 times. Stop using the higher amperage ballasts in the lighting grid on B level. They will overheat within days and blow out because the power taps up there weren't installed to spec. Had to replace 37 ballasts with type KO9A and use a power tap converter on each one. Billing my missed dinner with that sexy red-headed violinist up in the women's dorm 7 to Zach's work credit account. Details have been overwritten on that one. Air conditioning system, odd smell. Zach Foxworthy. This was nasty. It seemed when Vault-Tec built this place, they decided to go ahead and parallel route the waste disposal dumping system with the air conditioning ducts. In some places, the ductwork is corroding, which has spread to the waste pipe, so now we have the waste products leaking into the vents. The airflow through the ducts is carrying the smell to most of the men's dormitory 1 and 2. Had to climb in there and patch it all up. Question, can we lower the channel point redemptions for things above 100k? It's so unreachable. If it was unreachable, then how could Chrisman do it right there? Drop the price of channel point redemptions? Well, fuck. Thing is, Dougie, is there was constantly highlighted messages, and in a channel this tiny with such a low amount of chat, not low amount of chat, but chat that moves slow enough that I can read every message, it seemed a bit silly, and people were using them, and nobody cared. So we upped it to this point, and now we all look at Chrisman. Look at that. Chrisman with a 100,000 channel point highlighted message that is only relevant because it's expensive. Chrisman. What a maniac. Well played. Roger that. Right. Deterioration on the D level. I have stress fractures and water seepage in 3 areas on D level. I can only conclude there is an adjoining underground spring or lake that is putting pressure on the walls. I've already patched the stress fractures and used the metal plating that we normally use for flooring to shore it up for now. I recommend we get all these engineers together on this issue and come up with some sort of a more permanent solution. Otherwise we'll be knee-deep in nasty groundwater or worse. You don't want message highlights, but you're fine with single-bit donations for text-to-speech. It's like Chrisman, right? Chrisman's proving. It's quite easy to do. Brown sound in the vents. Yeah, almost literally. I mean, the bit messages are relevant because they get read out, right? But the highlighted messages weren't relevant until we ramped them up. You're knee-deep in nasty groundwater. Everybody's just... You people have too many fucking channel points. Another 40,000 that I can be a VIP for 5 minutes. I think people in here have more than 100k points unless they just gambled them away or used them.
Twat.
They only have 66.8k. The lower the number, the cleaner your soul. He's also against cannibalism, but okay with slavery. This is getting silly. Up the channel point requirement. Please, deal. Shall we up it to 110,000? This huge emergency was immediately addressed by our crack engineering team. We ran up to Professor Malleus's office and deployed the fluid... So that's Professor Malleus is the guy in charge. Fluidic lubrication injector in an effort to stop impending doom from destroying us all. Okay, fine. We oiled his damn chair. Is this really the kind of crap that's worth a miserable ticket for? I thought we were going to get something spicy then. The guy was just being sarcastic. This is a cult, it's true. I'm still barely over halfway to being banned for 10 minutes. Cheeky, well played on the 100,000 channel point message. Chrisman, well played on the 200,000 channel points blown in a half second. I respect it. Oh dear, I forgot I'm fighting stuff down here. How did I get... What am I doing? Where am I? Merle, stand up, you idiot. Okay. That noise. Merle! Cornered. Fuck off. It's a cult with no leader. I'm currently sat at 529.1 thousand, with maybe 5,000 of that from gambling. Imagine the scars on Sothan's psyche. Vibe it with their first world problems of greater than 100,000 points. We all shouldn't gamble so frivolously.
His gun goes. Toot.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing down here on the reactor level, unless this just gives me access to somewhere else. We've only gone west so far, right? The fuck was that? So this gun is made of railway parts. And as a result... Where does this take me to? Wait, is this the entrance again? I've been through there, right? Where am I? Was it worth it? Absolutely not. Well, I would have like 200,000, but the reason is, yeah, I gambled it away. Thought this was Google, now it's Bing. Do you know, I've had some insults in this channel before, Shake, but that one takes the piss. So... How did I get in it? I don't know where I am. I'm like hugely lost. So that goes to the reactor. Where does this go? Does this go back to the main room, maybe? Naked grandma. See, baby? It's not Bing. Shake's lied. Fucking hell. So this does go back to the main area. So we went west, and this goes east. So I still need to go east. Remember that. I'm going to lock that. I'm going to close that because I know that we've not explored fully that way yet. This door opens, takes me into whatever this room is. An office of some description? With a rigged shotgun. So we'll disarm. I'm lost. Mind your own business. Sorry, I'm actually prying on people's search things. I've got access to your cookies. Grimy pre-mod and a knife. What's that note say?
Gimme that status in the cult.
And none of us have managed to get any status in this cult so far. There's a note called feedback loops. What does that mean? Okay, pass this on after you get it. Got to keep this crap off the intravault mails. If you can hack the control panels, use their noise flush feature to spook the crazies. What crazies? It works okay and it kept me alive these last 2 days, but they're starting to catch on. We need to get organised and make an attempt for the vault door. It's our only chance. Did the scientists in charge of this place accidentally create maniacs, and the maniacs turned on the scientists? Because they keep calling them the crit, and that might be why the whole place is trapped. Like, set up with mines and traps. I mean, I keep going this way, right? Then we'll go... A load of blow-up flies. There's a lot of dead people in here, and I don't think it was the flies. I have a sneaky feeling these flies are here because of the corpses, not the other way around. I'm getting that guy up there's hitting a shot. Where does this go? This go upstairs. This goes to the living quarters. This place is a maze. Baby is spamming. Ban? Not unless she gets 1 million channel points. Yeah, this was a hospital wing, but it comes to nothing. This probably leads to another 1 million other places. Where did you come from? Oh, I'm gonna get locked in here, aren't I? This is a wrong weapon. That was the wrong weapon. This is so expensive in fucking stim packs. 2, railway rifle. Mel, run. I can't get that face, can I? So fucking ridiculous. I'm using more stim packs than I'm collecting.
I reckon I can scam the 1 million reward.
Go for it.
Simp.
Cellist, I must say, you cannot use that word. Roger that. Cardi, welcome to the stream.
Exclamation mark toot.
Right, I've got 18 different paths that I could potentially take. Cellist. Oh, have I cornered myself? Nice cornering, pal. You can't say it, no, I don't know why. I think there was a push to not have sexual... let your level of sexual activity be used as an insult on Twitch. Because I think they knew it was affecting their core demographic. I didn't get Cardi, I'm in here now. So that's what we're here to do. I've managed to get we've cleared out the Vault Tech offices earlier, and now we're in the vault looking for it. But this place is a maze. You just can't use them as insults. That's all. Aside from face shots, does nothing else work on them? Maybe certain grenades. I mean, the face shots for this thing are actually pretty good. My method of killing them is good. It's just my method of taking less damage that needs work. I don't think I wholly disagree with the not using, like, or clamping down on using them words as insults, right? Because a lot of people's self-worth is attached to their sexual activity, as dumb as it is, but it can be a real, like, issue for some people, right? Like, I don't know if I wholly disagree with that. The lobster cracker things, man. Yeah, you're right. Thought it was short for simpleton. No. I know they do, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of agree with it more than a lot of other things, weirdly. Because you're attacking someone's self-esteem at that point. Word to words, you keep banning them, people will come up with more to it. They will, exactly. They will. The banning the words is one thing, but I think not attacking somebody, because you can attack somebody on an immutable characteristic, which is fucked up. But if you're attacking somebody on what they perceive as their self-worth, that's fucking brutal. I think that's 50 times more hurtful. I don't know. I don't agree with just shutting down the words, because that just creates a furore around the issue, right? But I don't know. I kind of agree with not doing that. But there's a lot of things I don't insult. I don't insult like people's. I try not to people's like height or weight or level of baldness and stuff like that. It's not something you'll ever see me get involved in. I don't know why. Scotty, I was about to say it. Scotty immediately went customers. Scotty, 1 out. So it can't be that. Stubbler's bald. See, that's the reason. Like, it could be mentioned. So the T. Piercings. Can it be piercings? The N is the same. The N is the same. It could be piercings. It could be challenge. Couldn't be convinces. Customers have already used. Can't be prolonged. It can't be continued. So piercing. Oh god, I'm gonna fuck this up. I went too fast. Stubbler's bald. There you go. You do as you like, but it's just something that I don't choose to do. It's not the words that are the problem, it's the intent. The word is just too mean. We need more kindness and compassion and understanding. Right, Intravolt Mill. Rick Rubin from Geordie Summit. This is the 5th time I've requested that you allow me to realise our supply of headphones and personal audio listening gear to the residents. Seems unfair that residents are required to listen to their music selection in the studio rooms and have an ample supply of the type of equipment that would allow most residents to relax in their beds and enjoy their musical recordings. Please let me know your reasons behind this matter. They don't want them to, do they? Because they want the white noise. I am pleased to announce that we now have strawberry pudding available in the Vault store for 10 work credits. The supply is very limited, of course, so hurry down and get some before it's all gone. From your last mail, it seems we have a deal. I'll give you everything on your list in exchange for the weapon we discussed. Things are getting worse in this vault, with almost half of the residents going crazy. I just want to be prepared. I'll lock the gun in my safe so no one can track it back to your department. Is there a safe near here somewhere that I can get the gun out of? Petition to make Rick Rubin slang for fuming. I'm Rick Rubin. Energy cells, then I'll take that. I only say you're bald because I know it's untrue, but I did consider that was why you were wearing a beanie, and a lot of people think you were. Boys and girls, Boys and girls, boys and girls. I'm sorry, kitten, don't look. There's not a lot of balding going on here. There's just an enormous and unruly pile of hair. Nice wig balding. I can't get the fucking shit back in my hat now. Good. Everyone has to be nice for the next 6 minutes. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, people can... I think I've got relatively thick skin for almost all insults. If not all. But that doesn't mean that just because not something like that isn't a problem for me, doesn't mean it isn't a problem for anybody. How often do you wash the beanie? Once a week. Every Sunday. No, Saturday. And then it's ready for Sunday. For the streams that I do for the people I like. Not you knobheads. It's weird though, isn't it? Like, I think it points to a similar insecurity, right? Where it's assumed that somebody that wears something at all times is doing it to cover something. Yeah, more often than my hair, absolutely. Baldy. Alright then, press 1 if people assumed... obviously, people have been here before 2020. I streamed without a hat, almost exclusively. Press 1 if you assumed I was bald, because I always wore a hat. I bet it's a high percentage. I wear t-shirts all the time to cover the fact that I'm a fat bastard. Yeah, but the alternative would be to be naked, right? Razor definitely did. Bybeat definitely did. Jamie definitely did. Cellist definitely did. See? I don't know why it's something that we all automatically assume, because I would have as well. I assumed you didn't want to show your hair. I assumed a similar level of hair to me. Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's... Ooh, the next log. But, like, it looks like I'm trying to cover something, right? Or a receding or bald patch, but still some level of hair. I just assumed you were cold. We can see he doesn't have a similar level of hair to you, Sid. It's a common strategy, definitely. Right, I'm going to listen to this now. I'm going to mute alerts for it.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied.
Oh.
We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
Ah, they're pumping white noise into the vault to make people go crazy, and then they've worked out that they can suggest behavioural patterns and they will follow them. White noise induced mind control. Yeesh. But why the musicians? I guess the musicians have a better trained ear. This is the overseer's office. Going to learn some shit in here. I assumed you like wearing an unwashed, sweaty beanie. You're bald because of a joke. Me, Fisty? No, not at all. I just got the head. I can't be asked to do it again, but I took my hat off just before. Oh, yours is on your chin, Sid. Because I know people who wear a hat to cover bald patches. Precisely. I've seen your beanie infused with your noggin since I last saw you remove it. It's so the hair that I had. Oh fuck it, I'll do it again. This hair is unbelievably unruly, and look at that. There's so much of it. That's just from forcing it up into a hat. But there's so much of it, and it's really thick, so I can barely do anything with it. So every stream, it was a pain in the ass getting it ready for the stream, and I couldn't be bothered with it because I'm not the most vain person in the world. Therefore, I would. So I just put a hat over the mess, and it tidies it up. You know. How many bits to take your hat off on? I just did it there, Dougie. How about that? Can I have it for free? I use a hat to cover my bald patch, but only because it gets cold, or a bandana to keep the sun off. You don't get burned, right? Don't ever do that again. You look so much younger when I can see your hair. I don't know why. It's all there. I've got to say, if you look at the clip history on this channel, I pretty much streamed exclusively without a hat for about 3 years. It ensures a tidier look.
That was hair-raising.
Right, everybody shut up. I'm in the overseer's office. It's time to learn what the actual dark truth of this place. I think the vault itself and the violin are two different end games. The laser rifle. I never use laser weapons. I guess I can't actually... I can't actually get out of here like I could in our own vault, right? Is that a pre-war book as well? There's a copy of Duck and Cover. I've just encumbered myself. Maybe I'll get rid of that rifle. Guess I could eat those. Tales of a Junktown Vendor. Yeah, this is a lot of weight that I didn't need to be carrying around. Roger that. Did I get... Okay, so... I'm just going to mute alerts while I do this. Professor Malleus's audio log. I use a bald patch to cover my hat. I too have super thick hair. I try to keep mine short, and when I get it cut, I have to use thinning shears. I'm with you, Dougie, yeah. And it's unruly, right? Because you can't really do anything with it. What did I just get? I just got a note, right? Let me listen to this. I'm going to turn alerts off briefly. Cellist, thank you for the
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
Implant? If it's not white noise related mind control, then it must be implant related, and then what the hell does that even mean? Don't ever do that again. Alright. Richard Rubin's terminal. As per our instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booths and tied directly into the entire Vault's loudspeaker system. I'll now be able to execute Vault-Tec Confidential Plan WNMSCE, White Noise Mind Suggestion Combat Experimentation. I have 3 of Professor Malleus's team doing what I need to get done and hope to show some concrete results soon. I had the engineers make it so the WN can be either triggered from the control center or at a local security console. The password is UIY2249. I don't know if I'm going to need that, but I'm going to write it down anyway. I can't cut my hair too short, otherwise it goes wild, so I have to keep a bit of a length on it. I always figure if you wouldn't mock a woman for having thin or balding hair, don't do it to a man, precisely. Yeah. Height, weight, hair level, or whatever. It's different for everybody, right? UIY 2249. I wouldn't rumble it, I don't discriminate. I'm sat here trying to see Scottish hair in my head. I've thought about cutting mine, feeling the fresh air on my scalp as something I haven't had in a few years. Chaz, you have the best hair out of all of us combined. If you cut it, you're letting the side down. The implant be making people crazy. I didn't know. I'm surprised it's an implant though, Fisty. I thought it was the white noise. The results of the white noise are even better than I could ever have imagined. The sheer strength and tenacity of the combat suggestion implanted test subjects is incredible. Imagine an entire army of people who would never disobey a direct order from high command and can fight until it takes over 20 bullets to stop them. Wasn't wearing a beanie when we last met. I had to look back at the picture. Never write a password down. The rule is something like if they can't fix it within 10 or 15 seconds, don't mention it. I've had this thought before. Saying what I just said, I would rather have insults on height or hair level or than I would on my weight or my personality or on anything I can change. If it's self-inflicted, that points to character weakness. And being insulted on your character weakness is 50 times more brutal than being insulted on something I can't change. So I can't change it, What's it got to do with it? But you are insulting someone's failure if you talk about their smoking habit or their etc, etc. That feels more biting to me. The results... Sorry, yeah, this thing's scary. The only thing that's fair game might be taste. Yeah, you're right. Like if they have something on their lip or toilet paper on their shoe, by all means let them know. I just know how it was from what you said about it. A few centimetres more and most of my hair gets donated to wigs for people who need it. Do it. Make sure I have a fresh trim next time I see you. UIY2249, give me a marvel. Malleus says the white noise is a failure. So there's been a few deaths. 1 step back, 2 steps forward. It's easy to suppress what everyone in the vault are calling crazies. I've added a command word in their suggestion implant. Simply say the phrase, sanity is not statistical, and they will stop dead in their tracks. I've informed the guards of this, but I've told them only to use it when out of earshot of anyone else. Sanity is only statistical. The command phrase is no longer working against the crazies. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm losing control of the situation. If we don't get these things under control soon, we're going to have a huge revolt on our hands. Malleus is inciting the rest of the Vault into action, and I'm afraid by the power invested in me by the Vault Tech Corporation, I have no choice but to have him killed. What a waste. I am terrified that... Okay, so I've got the password. I am really scared that we're going to meet some of these crazies. And the stream's going to end in like 10 minutes, which is a shame. Donate your hair to wigs for a couple of times. It's respect. Done it before, but kept it short for some time, then started growing it out. Started getting in the way now. Okay, where do I need to go now? I suppose we go for the violin. We know the story of the vault, right? So the violin... Is the quest even marked? Just need to get the Stradivarius. It might be broken when we get it, who knows? I don't want to let Agatha down, she seems really nice. And she's offering a new radio station, which I'm all about. Give the violin to me. You've got to prove that you deserve it more than Agatha, Bybee, and Agatha is one of the best characters we've met so far. Alright, keeping the hammer out just in case we need to get some blood flies while we're on the way down. Can you play the Stradivarius? She can. Bybee and Mina are like 20-year deep violinists. Violent people. That's how we say it, I think. I don't know if I'm lost though. I've been in everywhere here. Can I... Where does this one take me? 26 years of playing it. There you go. Sound testing. My alerts. Right. Exclamation mark toots. So that goes down to the lab, which sounds terrifying. We're not going to go to the lab just yet. Classroom this way. Where does this go? Back hidden again. Music room. Look. Should have spent that time learning a plastic guitar. Miss. Hit your shots. Hit your shots. Bell! In real life, a Stradivarius should always be with someone who will make music with it. I mean, Agatha will, right? Balls deep. I'm not a complete loser going blaze. Hello? Okay, that was a good kill. I don't usually give myself credit for anything, but that was quite good. Okay, this is his audio log. I want the stream to end. I mean, I want to dig through this a bit more.
The situation is getting out of hand. Over half the population of the vault is exhibiting savage tendencies. We can only assume our noise experimentation has awakened some dormant part of their psyche, brought their primitive nature to the surface. In essence, I feel that they are almost psychologically devolving. I was stupid for rushing these experiments. Now over 35 people are dead.
Oof. You know what, this is quite original. I took the wrong thing, I took a rad X, I meant to take a rad away. This story does feel quite original. She will, which is why I really wanted to do this quest. Who better in the wasteland to have a Stradivarius than a violinist with a radio station? Absolutely precisely. Right, there's another terminal. Pre-war book. Last impacts. Zoe Hammerstein's personal diary. So wonderful to be surrounded by all this talent. Little old me who can barely play the violin is sitting among some of the world's greatest musicians. I still can't believe my luck. Today was great too. I was able to record an entire symphony. Haydn's Symphony No. 3 in D minor. It was so beautiful. I could barely keep up with everyone else in the string section, but they were so nice. They encouraged me instead of being stuffy jerks or something. Best of all, they recorded all of it and then let you hear it yourself played back on the studio's speakers. I can't wait until tomorrow. I hear we're doing a piece from Dvorak, is that how you say that? I've been feeling a little sick lately though, kind of woozy after playing in the studio usually. It gets so stuffy in that place, but it's sure worth it. I know I'm getting better just from watching my fellow violinist techniques. They don't even mind giving me some pointers. Tonight a bunch of us girls from the string section are going down to the rec hall for a dance. I hope that cute guy, sound guy Parker, asked me to dance. He's dreamy. More of Zoe's thoughts. I'm not feeling very good. I can't concentrate. I went to Dr. Benison's office, but he's just said it's stress and to take it easy for a while. I think all the time I'm spending in the sound studio is making me tired. I can barely type anymore. I'm shaking some. Dvorak, is that how you say it? Remember it from Divorcing Jack. Roger that. What did you call Hayden? The butchering. Says you who sung that fucking Ozone song to Walker and nearly made him kill himself. Those are the best things that ever happened in Hayden, is that how you say it? In Fall Guys. Help me. Okay, roger that. Okay, she's gone. The more people spent in these recording booths, the more they went crazy. Oh, I'm already looking forward to tomorrow's stream already. Okay, utility. I think this is just a normal door, right? Boo. Please crit. 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 There's a crit. I'm getting so sick of this. I'm getting so fucking sick of this. Hayden, I see. It did say Y, didn't it? No, H. Oh, it said Y. Perfect timing. No, right. Fuck this game. I guess I've got 3 minutes of the stream left. Plays great on the Stream Deck, apparently, just so you know. On the Steam Deck, sorry. It just works. I've got 2 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen, until Marbles. I guess we get in and get Merle situated somewhere safe. And then we continue to discover, A, the violin, and B, whether or not there's some crazies in the bottom of Vault 92. What was the results on the piss drink, and how is the Quantum Quest going? I've had a sleepy morning. It is a shandy, mind right, and it's still going. And also, is this Zoe's room? Is there a bed anywhere? No, there isn't. Merle's just going to have to situate himself in Zoe's room for the evening. Let's get double protection. And then tomorrow, boys and girls, on tomorrow's stream, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, for the record, at exactly the same time, without fail, because for some reason But for now, I guess Merle just sits here. And this is where we leave him, just waiting here with a computer for company. And the Quantum Quest, I've got an extra 1 today. But that is going to do it, boys and girls, I suppose. Thank you all for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, we're on the recommended page today. I don't know why. But that is going to be it. Lovely. So one more? One more what? Sorry, baby. I guess there's 1 more minute left. What do we want to do with this 1 minute? Somebody think of something to do with the next 60 seconds. Oh, I need 1 more Nuka-Cola, baby. Yeah, you're right. You don't close the game. I do, yeah. I can't dance. I'll greet Eric. Alright. Eric! Everybody say hello to Eric. That's what we're going to do with our next 60 seconds. Hello, Eric. It's nice to see you, Eric. Welcome to the stream, Eric. I love you, Eric. You're very nice. Hi, Eric, says Satan. Hello, Eric, says Kitten. Hello, Eric, says Baby. Roger that. Say bums as long as you can before running out of breath. Look, everyone's saying hello to Eric. Fuck this channel. Thank you all for joining me, boys and girls. That is going to do it. This is where we're going to sit. Mel, enjoy that. I'm going to save.
Hello, Eric.
And then I'm going to go like this, like this, like this, and like this. And then we're going to pick a winner from the Doomhaus Discord, and then we're going to get out of here. How about that? Eric, good morning. The adoration is palpable. I love joining in, sis. Go and play. Thank you all for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow we will continue with this story, and then after that we shall hopefully have enough Nuka-Cola to go and hand in the Sierra quest, and then we've not got a great deal left to do on this fucking playthrough. I love you all. Thank you all. See you all tomorrow. But goodbye. But without further ado, let's do the most important part of the stream. And put a crown on somebody's head in Discord. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Doomhaus Discord, as you all know, is split evenly down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names, which is randomly assigned when you join. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you know full well that the greens and the oranges, which was meant to be decorative, has turned into an almighty fucking race war, with the oranges currently shitting on the greens. The way we assign points is by doing a single run of marbles at the end of every stream to determine who wears the golden name, who is the king of the day, the person of the century of the day, and who gets a point added not only to their annual total, of which Chrisman is currently winning, but also wins a point for their team. Oranges, doing well, still need that 55-point gap. If it wasn't for the queen dying, we'd have it. But unfortunately, we don't. So oranges, we need to capitalise on Satan's win yesterday and get another one. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, if you're in there, if you know which colour you fight for, simply type the password and I will give you a marble. The password is... Toot. Go. Martin has joined the Discord. Martin is a... Fuck! Well, Martin's a green, roger that. Look at everybody celebrating. Stop fucking celebrating. Fucking greens. Stop talking! I can't get the passwords.
Is a grandma.
Trim is a grandma, that's true. We've also got Satan for the oranges. We've got Sothan for the greens. We've got Kitten for the oranges. We've got Scotty for the greens. We've got Eric for the greens. Cat and the Kitten, welcome to the stream for the greens. Fisty for the greens. Bybit for the oranges, not capitalised. We've got Tag Slack for the oranges, Alcarion for the oranges, Chaz for the greens, Mindright for the oranges, Gwynblade for the greens, Cheeky for the oranges, Lundios, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the greens, Jamie for the greens, Cardi for the greens, Easy Green for the greens, Dougie looking for his first ever Person of the Century of the Day marbles win for the greens, Martin on his first ever for the greens. Shitty Cellist for the greens. I can't scroll now because you're all talking too much. We've also got Razor for the oranges. Chris Man, my love for the greens. Who else have we got on here? Shake for the oranges. Is that everybody? Did I get everybody? Is this somehow... Is it real somehow sprinting in the Fallout 3? I favourite welcome to the stream. There is no sprinting if that's what you're asking in Fallout 3. I'll be back playing it tomorrow though, but for now we're about to get out of here. Right, we've got Shake, Crispman, Razor, Cellist, Martin, Dougie, Easy Green, Cardi, Jamie, Lundios, Cheeky, Gwynblade, Mindright, Chaz, Alcarion, Tagslack, Bybee, Fisty, Cats, Eric, Scotty, Kit, Sothan, Satan and Trim. 10 oranges, 15 greens. 15 greens. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go.
Me for the greens. I am going to choke you like Homer chokes Bart Simpson.
Sorry, Chris, man. That was too bad. I'm taking an early lead, but ultimately losing. Right, first person on my screen, Scotty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presses of the random button gets us to the level, the funnel. What is it? 25 or 26? 25 marbles enter the race. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Time for if the greens get top 10, the greens get a bonus point. Lundios is the record holder of 2 minutes 20 seconds. Satan is the current crown winner. If he can win back to back, that would be massive. If Chris Man gets a win, He stretches his lead out. If Shake or the Kid get a win, they increase their lead. Best of luck, everybody. The level is the funnel. 3, 2, 1. Tony Hawk, let's go. Press 1 if you win in this. Can Fisty get their first point of the campaign? Can Dougie get his first point of the campaign? Can Martin get his first point of the campaign? What happens if you put a number too big in the max players box? I think it goes up to 1,000, Cellist. And now Martin need our first wins. And Dougie as well, Fisty. You get to cuddle with Chrisman at the top. If Maccabee win the... if Maccabee Haifa or whatever the Israeli team win the Champions League, then the losing team gets 50 points. Fuck's sake. Ooh! Chrisman is in the lead early. Chrisman's winning the year at the moment, and he could actually stretch his lead out even further away from everybody in second place. I think... Who's in second? Can somebody check the scores in the pins in Discord? I think second, is it Lundios, Kitten and Shake, I think? Chrisman out in the lead early though. Gwynbleidd for the Greens chasing. Chrisman for the Oranges first place. Lundios third for the Greens. Is it you and Cats that are right behind? Shake in third, right?
FFS, why do you like spending so much money on shipping?
This is true. The person with the most points at the end of the year gets one of these. Slops got one, which was easy. Bybeat then won one, which is in Denmark. Cheeky won one in Finland. Wardoge won one in Israel. And Eric won one in fucking Ontario. So now Chrisman in New England might be... Gwynbleidd. Gwynbleidd lives 2 streets over. Come on, Gwynbleidd, you got this. Come on, Gwynbleidd, you got this. Yes, Gwynbleidd gets an early drop. He might be green, but at least it's team shortest delivery distance. Kitten's here. The kitten. Gwynbleidd's doing well. Bybeat won one during COVID. It took 6 months to get there. Cardi Shake. So Cardi is the other one in third, not Lundios. I knew there was another green in third. It's Cardi of all people. Some of us are kinder than others. Trent, thank you for the bits. Lundios out early. Lundios might be able to join the crew in second place. This is tight. This isn't the one with the big jump at the end either, is it? Dougie out of nowhere. Cardi could match Trim. Cardi's actually in the country. Dougie's in the US though. Lundios in Sweden. Lundios looks like he might have this wrapped up. I don't think anything's going to stop him. Dougie looking for his first ever point in second. Lundios, are you going to take this? I think you might. Lundios is in fifth. He's still got a ways to go. 6 months for you to post it, not 6 months for it to get there. 6 months for me to be able to post it, that's true. To prove it though, Slopses and Eric. Lundios, look at that. Easy win for Lundios there. Lundios is your person of the century of the day, by the way. Dougie gets an unlucky second. This is looking... If it wasn't for Kitten, I was terrified then. Lundios, how do you feel?
Shamrock 1, Shamrock 1.
Slopses, I actually went to his town and posted it to him, but they didn't have a sender's address on it, so it didn't work. It was going to be funny, but then he didn't notice. Fucking Slops. Lundios, well played. That is the Greens' 203rd point. Dougie gets second. That is a chop. Chrisman and Shake and Tag Slack. Is that how he joins? How is Lundios only fifth? Every time I watch he wins. It's stream races. Lundios wins. Lundios, thank you for the big green bits. Boys and girls, that is going to do it. Lundios first place for the Greens. Dougie second for the Greens. Cardi third for the Greens. An entirely green... Oh, by the way, look who the record holder was before we even started this. Oh, you guys blocking the top 10, that's true. I was just terrified for a split second that it wasn't going to happen. Right, press this button, this button, this button, this button, this button, this button, this button. Press that, twist that, pull on that, apologise for that, and then press this. And we're out of here. Roger that. Boys and girls, thank you all for joining today. Do you know what? Fallout shone today. I'm going to give that to Fallout. That was pretty good, and I'm actually looking forward to learning more about this vault tomorrow, which I will do at the normal time every Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. That was a strange order. Single bit. Nobody give bits more than a single one. Bybeat, get rid of that.
Get off my screen.
I was about to compliment you for a good snipe then. Anyway, your person of the century of the day is Lundios. Let me go over and put... It did crash multiple times, that's true. But for Fallout, it's been alright. Is that going to do it?
Big Beach.
Oh, Chrisman bounced off it and then went back and then added to the pile. Chrisman, you villain. How did you do that? Eric's going to get it though.
Make way for Eric.
Eric got rid of Chrisman's. But that bit is still there. All right, we can't do this all night. Thank you all for the bits. Can Bybit do it? No, Bybit's already missed. The team scores. The team scores of 2-0-3 to 2-2-0 in favour of the Oranges. Well played, everybody. Thank you for the bits. Eric, thank you for the big bits. I was about to cheer 3, but I only have 1. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Lundios, thank you for the big bits. Thank you all for the big bits today. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the hosts and the raids and everything in between. I love you all very, very much. Thank you more importantly for just being here and spending time in the Doomhaus. I don't know why we're on the recommended page, but let's try and get it off it as soon as we can. Right, if you're staying on the platform, Ninja Assassin SP is live right now playing Ark. The Kilobits is live as well playing Asterigos, Curse of the Stars. I recommend both of them. Thanks for the stream, bro. You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow for more Fallout 3 and then on Friday for my summer car. For now. Razor, Fisty, Mindright, Dougie, Alkarion, Chrisman, Cellist, Eric, Bybee, Cressman. Music's finished, bear with me. Trim, Tagslack, Fisty, Lundios, and everybody else. I love you all. Congratulations to the green. But for now, Eric, will you prepare me a final word? Eric's final word is this. Feed Trim. But not before midnight. Or he leaks that stuff. You know what he's like.